Okay, so this is going to be interesting. I'm live on YouTube and on TikTok. We are doing free tarot readings. For TikTok, if you want to jump to the front of the line, I appreciate gifts. And then floor. For YouTube, I can still put you on the list. But if you also have a link to jump to the line if you want to via my there's a link in the description that you can jump to the line that way, or just come out onto my TikTok and we can do it that way. Scooter, Amanda, Kelsey. Let me give you guys some light. Here, I'll give you guys some light. You guys can see me. Do it that way. Hello, Bill. Dream big. What's going on? We're doing some free tarot readings today. I woke up on the right side of the bed. Hello, Dream Big. What's going on? How's everyone doing? Okay, hold on. You got Dream Big. Bethany, yes, you can. You are after Dream Big. Bethany is next. After Dream Big. And Dream Big, you've got, will R and S get back together? Dream Big, who is R and who is S? Bethany, yes, you are next. You are in the hot seat, Bethany. Okay, so Dream Big, I'm not going to be able to do your reading only because I don't do pregnancy. Sorry about that. Dream Big, I'm not going to be able to do your daughter and her ex because I don't have permission to do their energy or to get access. I don't have access to their energy. So I would need to do something for you, but I can't do something for someone that you're asking something for. Bethany, it seems like you are next, unless Dream Big. It says Dream Big said okay, thanks. So I'm going to say Bethany, you are next, and then we've got Creamy. Yes, you are after Bethany, so you are in the hot seat. Bethany is next right now, though, unless Bethany has left. Bethany, what is your question for the tarot? Hello on YouTube. I see someone's watching me. I'm on TikTok as well. Yeah. Free reading, I appreciate. Yep. Should I leave my marriage? Well, let's see. Let's try that. Should Bethany leave her marriage? What, Bethany, can you tell me like a little bit more about your marriage? Like, why do you think you should leave it? Then Creamy, you'll be next, and then the line is open. Gifts appreciated. If you do want to jump to the front of the line, also we'll get you to jump to the front of the line. Hello, Ray. What's going on? How's life? I woke up on the right side of the bed today. I received a little bit of help that I wasn't necessarily expecting for, so I'm actually feeling a little bit more stable right now. Yeah. You feel stuck. Yeah, it feels Bethany, it feels a bit stuckish. Okay, this is gonna go really deep for you, Bethany. I could gift you, but it said 66. I don't know what 6606 means, Creamy, but you're gonna be next anyway. You're getting a free one. Thank you. Thank you for gifting. So Bethany, the card at the bottom of the deck I got is the Two of Swords in reverse. Amanda, I will put you on the list. It feels, Jackie, got you on here. It feels like, it just feels almost like you've gone really deep and you've already made your decision. So when the Two of Swords comes up, it's a decision that someone has yet to make, or they feel like they're in between a rock and a hard place. Abby, I'll put you on as well. But with the intuition here, thank you, Creamy. It just feels like because of, with the moon showing up, it makes me feel like whenever this card shows up with the moon, the person has made their decision via their intuition, or should make their decision via their intuition. And because yours is reversed, it just kind of feels like you've already made it, or it's being blocked, and you're not able to. I don't know. Let's look at the other card first that I got. You got on the outside, you got the Seven of Pentacles, and it's reversed. And the Seven of Pentacles, I like to think of as a gardening card. Sorry, I'm still kind of waking up, but it's like a gardening card, and it feels like, I like to think of this as you've planted seeds and you've kind of seen, hello, Maddie, you've kind of seen how far you've grown. You're not quite ready to pick the fruit yet. So what I'm kind of getting from this is you're not quite sure if you want to leave your husband yet. What's holding you back from making this decision for you? What's holding you back from this? Is Bethany still here? While I'm waiting for Bethany's answer, we've got Bethany, Creamy, Amanda, Jackie, and Abby in the list. Feel free to like and share the live. That'd be much appreciated. And if you want to jump to the front of the line, I have some, you can send me a gift. It doesn't have to be whatever gift you want to send me. You can jump to the front of the line. Fear of leaving. I'm trying to see if you should flip one over. I'm trying to figure out like how you got to this place. Like it almost just kind of feels like you're in a really, I don't know how you even got to this place. Like it's just kind of like, it feels like you just kind of accidentally fell into it. I just need to find my strength. He's hateful. I mean, it sounds like you're just in a very, yeah. It feels like to me you probably should go, is what I'm kind of getting from this, because it feels like you are not able to feel your own emotions, and you're also not able to see how far you've grown as a person, and you're not growing with him. So I'm going to, I think you should probably at least think about separating from him. Let's not say leaving yet, because maybe he'll come around. Who knows? But I kind of feel like there's no growth happening. You just feel stuck. And without like understanding how far you've come, without being able to plant new seeds, without being able to have a decision to go to, it just kind of I feel like there needs to be some separation from him so that you can clear and get your own thoughts, is kind of what I'm getting from this. So I don't know. I don't necessarily want to say you should leave him, because I don't know what the whole situation is, but I do feel like you should probably at least try to separate yourself from him for the time being, until you can get your thoughts in order. I hope that was helpful. If it was, please give me a follow, and we can revisit this in like a month. We can pull. Thank you. You're welcome. It seems like it was helpful. We can pull in like another month. We can pull some new cards and see if any energies have shifted, kind of a thing for this question. Creamy, you are next. Amanda, you are in the hot seat. We got Jackie and Abby. If anybody wants to jump to the front of the line, we've got some gifts here that anybody wants to send me. Hello, Rosika. I will put you on the list from YouTube. You are on the list. You are Creamy, Amanda, Jackie, Abby, and Rosika. So you will be there in a second. We'll get to you soon. Let's see. Does Eli miss Emily? Or maybe just ask how he currently feels. So, Creamy, are you Emily? Okay. So what is your current relationship status with Eli? Are you talking? Are you no contact? Has he blocked you? Like, what is your current situation with Eli? And this is going to go for everyone else. You blocked him. Okay, so this is going to go for everyone else as well. So for anyone asking a question, I tap into the person asking the question's energy. I don't tap into other people's energy. I do not have permission to do that. So when you're asking a question, it is more of what can I do in this situation? How can I get out of this situation? What should I consider with this situation? So that you have an actionable step to take within this situation that you are in. So, Chloe, it is probably Adam Scott. So, Emily, I think I would ask more along the lines of why am I still thinking about what's his name? Eli. Why are you still, if you've blocked him, why are you concerned about what his thoughts are about you? Why can't you move on? I think that's more of what we need to focus on. Why are you thinking about, let's do that. Why is Emily thinking about Emily, or why is Emily thinking about Eli? That's probably something that would be helpful for you, and it gives you a actionable step to do within your life, and you can talk to the universe about it and meet the universe halfway. That's more of what my readings do. So if you're going to ask about a third party, I'm probably not the right person for you to ask a question for. That's just how I've developed my practice. I want to help people, and instead of allowing the universe just to make decisions for them, I like to help you make decisions to better your life. Sunshine, Annie, I will put you on this right here. If anybody wants to jump to the front of the line, I do have some gifts here, but that's obviously not required. Those would be much appreciated. If you want to like and share the live, that would be awesome as well. Currently, we are asking, why is Emily thinking about Eli? Why is she thinking about her ex? I feel like, Emily, you're still thinking, how recent was your breakup? Emily, how recent was your breakup? I want to see, who else do I look like? Oops. Oh, go away. April. I feel like he took a lot. We've asked the tarot why you are thinking about Eli. And I think that you are thinking about him because he seems to have taken a lot of attention and made it about him. Mecca, you are on the list. You got the Tower. And the Tower is probably your breakup. Probably things went bonkers. User 981. I'll put you on here. It just feels like it feels like you're thinking about the breakup too much, because the card at the bottom of the deck, you've got a lot of attention here. It seems like he made the breakup probably all about him. So My suggestion for you would be to try to focus more on yourself, not about why he made the breakup about him. It feels like usually this is about getting attention, and because it's on the deeper end of the spectrum, it's concerning me as to why you're letting because we're asking the tarot, why are you thinking about Eli? It's concerning me as to why you are letting him take all of the attention away from you. So that is something that I would consider looking into. Chloe, I'll put you on the list as well. So that's something I would consider looking into and focus more on him. Yeah, and it hurts, but let's start telling our side of the story. We got Priya. I will put you on the list as well, and we've got Suhani. Yeah, let's start telling our side of the story, and whether or not we get hated or not, we are telling our truth. That is how that works, and whoever ends up not liking you probably is not going to be a healthy person for you to be around anyway. Trice. Okay, so yeah, so I hope that was helpful, Creamy. If it was, give me a follow. Trice has been moved up to the front of the line because she gave me a rose. But yeah, Creamy, give me a follow, and then we can revisit this in like a month. Okay, cool. Thank you. And we can revisit this in like a month and see where we're going with that. Jessica has moved up to the front to after Trice because she has given me some gifts. Jessica as well. I'll do this. I'll star you guys. So Creamy's good. And we are going to Trice. So just let everyone know I do have a list going. We've got Trice, Jessica, Amanda, Jackie, Abby, Rosika, Julie, Annie, Mecca. I wrote user down, so I don't know what the numbers were. I think it was a 998 something. Chloe, Priya, and Suhani. So we are looking for Trice's question. Trice, okay. Katrice, will my business be successful that I plan to start? So Katrice, I'm going to revise this question to give you a little bit more of an actionable step. It's more of what can Katrice do to make her business successful? What should Katrice consider in making her business successful? What should Katrice consider in making her business successful? Thank you for sticking. Oh, YouTube, they all left. YouTube all left me. All right, so what can Katrice do to make her business successful? Feel free to like and share the live. Again, I've got Katrice and Jessica, and then if anybody else wants to give me a gift, you can be moved up to the front of the line. I want to make sure. Jessica, thank you. Chloe, cool. All right. PR, I'll put you on the list. We almost had a jumper there, Katrice. Almost, but it wasn't quite ready. He almost. You're something's thinking. Something's thinking for you, Katrice. All right, Katrice. You're going to need to think outside of the box for your business. I would think, Katrice, that you probably need to give your business more of a motherly approach. You have the Hierophant in reverse. The Hierophant is usually about, let me write this down, PR. The Hierophant is usually about tradition, maybe a religious teacher or you being a teacher or something of that nature. I like to think of it more as tradition, like old school traditions, but because it's reversed, it's either going to be you need to stick to your own traditions or probably avoid what other people are doing. Amanda, you have now been moved up. Amanda, you have now been moved up. The card on the bottom of the deck, though, you got the Empress, and the Empress is like the mother of the tarot. And so the mother of the tarot, what are mothers traditionally? They are patient, they are giving, they are loving. They usually in the tarot, she's usually seen as pregnant. And when you're pregnant, you're allowing something to grow within you over a year of time. So, or she is. So allow growth to go small with your business, or not small, but slow. But I would look at your traditions, or look at blocking traditions that maybe other people are doing. That was Katrice. I hope that was helpful for you, Katrice. If that was, please give me a follow, and we can revisit this in like another month after you've tried a few things. Jessica, you are next, and then Amanda, you're in the hot seat. Let's see. Jessica, I think I've got your question here. Thank you for the rose, Treese. Will Marquise Turner reach out to me this month? Okay, Jessica, we need to change this out a little bit. Again, I'm focusing more on your energy. I'm not going to be able to focus on Marquise's energy. So the question might be more of how can Jessica reach out to Marquise? How can she be more attractive to Marquise? I'm not sure what the entire situation is, but I'm wondering what is an actionable step that you want to take to possibly I don't want to say convince, because I hate being conniving and sneaky, but what is something that you can do to entice Marquise to reach out to you? I think he's missing. Okay, PR is Katie. You're welcome, Treese. Jody, I'll put you on the list. Another Katie. PR Katie. And then another Katie. You want to check in on Marquise. He's missing. Have you checked his local spots, like his local hangout spots that he's gone to? I'm not sure how to find him. I'm not sure how I would find him without knowing who he is, and I don't have access to his energy. I'm wondering if maybe there's someone you can talk to regarding him. An old friend. So we're doing Jessica right now, and Amanda is next. Amanda, and then we've got Jackie, Abby, Rosika, Julie, Annie, Mecca. I think it's user 98. Chloe, Priya. I think that they all left from YouTube. PR, Katie, Joey, and another Katie. Jessica, I need you to keep talking to me. Okay, here we go. No spots yet, but I have contacted plenty of people, but that's okay. Could you just do it? Yeah, I'll do a general reading on you, Jessica, sure. The medals are actually not medals. I went to Comic-Con. I've gone to plenty of Comic-Cons. I like Comic-Cons. And hello, Frieza. So I went in 2016. It was the year before the 2017 Power Rangers came out, and I am obsessed with Power Rangers. I actually liked the movie. I wish that the movie would have gotten a second one, but whatever. And I wanted to collect everything. I got like these are all the different lanyards that they had. I got all the t-shirts. I was just collecting Power Ranger freebie crap all the time. And so those are just multiple lanyards that I just collect, and I just don't want to give them to other people. All right, so Jessica, we're doing a general reading on you. Hello, Gar. Yeah, Power Rangers is one of my favorite things. I like the Zordon era. The Zordon is more of my person. It was a complete story. I'm a completionist. Which one was your buddy? Jessica, there seems to be a little bit of teamwork that you need to be looking at. Building of a new skill. I'm actually wondering if this might be if you can team up with someone to find your friend that's missing. There is probably The card on the bottom of the deck is the Five of Wands in reverse. The Five of Wands is usually about having a lot of opinions, different people talking, too many cooks in the kitchen. So it makes me feel like you should probably find people that are going to be team working with you, people that you can build a community with, whether that's finding your friend that's missing or whatever it is that you're working on right now with the energies around you. It just kind of feels like you should try to find like-minded people right now. Frieza, I will put you on the list. I have a little bit of a list going right now. I'm mostly on TikTok, but if you do want to jump to the front of the line, give me an email. I do have a link in my profile, and you can do it that way. That one. Okay, cool. And then let me know when you do it. So Jessica, I hope that was helpful. Finding a team that you all agree with the same goal in mind. So Jessica, if that was helpful, if you want to give me a follow, super cool. We can visit this question in another month if to see where the energies have changed if you need to. I think that means Amanda's up. I haven't quite heard from Jessica yet. Should I try and move up at work, or will I succeed? Okay, cool. Ghee. Hi, Ghee. Jessica, I don't know if you're here still, but I'm going to move on to Amanda, I'm going to guess. I'm going to guess that. Okay, Ghee, I'll put you on the list as well. All right, so we're doing Amanda. Hi, Abby. Thank you for the hearts. Awesome. Then we've got Jackie, and then Abby, Rosika, Julie, Annie, Mecca, User 98, Chloe, Priya, Suhani, which I think they are not here anymore. Kareem, I have a list going, so I'm not going to be able to just jump the line. If you do, there is a link in the profile down below for YouTube. Oh, cool. Suhani's still here. Cool. Awesome. And Priya's still here. Okay, cool. Awesome. So yeah, if you guys want to jump the line, I'll get an email and do it that way. Or if you want to hop onto TikTok, I do have gifts that I'm getting that way as well. Just let me know, and I'll keep your space if you do want to jump onto TikTok instead. But let's see, we are going back to Amanda. Should she try to move up at work, and will I succeed? I feel I'm going to change the wording a little bit, Amanda, just as that we kind of hit two things at the same time. Instead of should I move up at work, break, and then will I succeed, it's probably will I succeed if I move up at work. Does that make sense? Let's combine them. I want to check on Amanda. Cool. So will Amanda succeed if she moves up at work? Will Amanda succeed if she moves up at work? Will Amanda succeed if she moves up at work? And then feel free to like and share the live, everyone. Again, if you want to move up to the front of the line, I got some gifts here. If you're on YouTube, I do have a $10 link in my profile if you want to use that. Or come over onto TikTok and find me, and you can do a gift. And I'll keep your space. I am going to advise you to not move up in your job currently, at least for now. I'm going to advise you to probably stick with your strengths right now, Amanda. Jackie, you are next. You are in the hot seat. You've got the Magician in reverse. The Magician is the person, he takes all of his resources and makes sure that something happens. Katie, you are on the list. There are two of you, I think. One's Katie and one's PR Katie. But you are on the list. So with the magician being in reversed, I just kind of think like you might need to keep your resources more toward yourself, Amanda. And the card at the bottom of the deck, you got the Two of Wands in reverse. And the Two of Wands is usually about having a vision, having a dream. If you look at this card, the guy is looking out on this field and discovering what he can do with it. So because it's reverse, it's more like keeping your dreams on the inside toward yourself. It could be a little bit of a block situation, but I feel like you probably shouldn't focus on moving up at your current job. You should probably focus on what you want your life to actually be like and keep your resources toward yourself for now. That would be Amanda, I believe. And then we are moving on. If that was helpful, Amanda, please give me a follow and we can revisit this in another month and see how the energies have shifted. We are moving on to Jackie. Jackie. Yeah, cool. Awesome. Good confirmation. That's all. Yeah, perfect. So everyone, I do have a list going. If you want to like and share the live, that would be much appreciated. For those of you who are on YouTube, if you do want to move over here to TikTok, you give me a gift. You can move up to the front, or I'll still keep you in line. We've got Jackie. Will I get out of my current job situation? I'm going to ask Jackie instead of will I, it's how can I get out of my current job situation? How can Jackie get out of her current job situation? Abby, are you still here? Abby, are you still here? You're in the hot seat if you're still here, Abby. If you're not, Rosika, are you still on YouTube? Rosika, are you still on YouTube, Rosika? Abby is here. Okay, cool. I don't know if Rosika's here. I think she's left. Well, I don't know if you're going to get the jobs. Let's just see how, let's do a little bit more how. So, Ghee, I do have a list going. You are currently the last one, and we will get, I'm working my way down the list, unless you want to give me a gift. That's how I'm having people move up to the front of the line. But these are just free readings. All right, so Jackie. It feels like you are going to be getting some new new options, Jackie. You are at least open to new options. That's a good thing. So the card on the bottom of the deck you got is the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is about having too many choices. Sometimes you're a little bit overwhelmed and you can't make a decision, and it's a little nerve-wracking. But the card on the top is you got the Death card. Now, the Death card, which is interesting, you're the first one to actually get this card because usually it's Jack Frost that keeps coming up. But the Death card does not actually mean death. It just means something needs to die in order for something to grow. So what I'm thinking is you probably need to officially somehow, at least emotionally, let go of what your current job is instead, and let yourself know that my job right now, the one that I have, is done. Emotionally let that die. Emotionally let those cares, those connections, those whatever is keeping you there die, so that you can open yourself up to all of these other options that you've been applying for with these other jobs. So, and I would really recommend just at least mentally doing some work, some rituals, some way to let your mind, your emotions know that it is time to move on from your current job. Not just applying and just hoping for the best. I think you need to do some inner work on that and let your body know that it is time to move on and I'm done. If that was helpful, Jackie, please give me a follow and we can revisit this in another month after we see how those applications have been doing and we can see where the energies have landed. We got Abby and then Rosika, but I'm not seeing Rosika here on YouTube anymore. You're welcome, Jackie. Super cool. That helps. Awesome. Mo, I'll put you on the list. Abby, what is your question? Then we've got Rosika. She is here. All right. So Rosika from YouTube is still here. You are next, Rosika. You are on the hot seat. And then Julie, you will be next. Let's see. Oh, me and Brian. So I can we ask your question more of how can you get your shit together? Can we do that instead? I'm not going to be able to get into his energy, and I can't make his decisions for me or for you. Sorry for asking how many people. There is a lot. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I've got like 14 people right now in line, but there's not all of them are here. So they could be skipped. I'm not entirely sure. So Abby, is that okay to ask? Like, what will increase my chance to get infected? Cool. Let's do that. Let's see. What will happen between her and Brian? What will happen between Abby and Brian if she gets her shit together? I mean, that might help. I still feel like it should be more of a how can Abby get her shit together? What should Abby consider when getting her shit together? Because I feel like you should make it more about you instead of more about you and your life versus trying to win somebody else back. It should just be, you should try to give yourself a little bit more credit. So let's just see. Let's just do some energies about getting your shit back together. And then Rosika, you'll be next. Okay, got it. Yeah, and you need to just take some more control. Take more control of that. Don't let your depression own you. You need to own your depression. I saw a video today. Actually, it was funny. It was a voiceover on TikTok, and it said, it was somebody saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, you have depression. Are you your struggle was depression?" She's like, "Oh no, I don't struggle with depression. I've accepted it. I have depression." So it was just kind of funny. I am going to. Okay, this is going to be a bittersweet kind of thing for you, Abby. I feel like you are going to feel, at least on the inside, you will feel a lot more confident in yourself when you get your shit together. I don't know that it's going to be with Daniel, or is that his name, Brian or Daniel or whatever you said. I don't think there's a temperance reversed is there's a balance, and you know how much, Brian, you know how much to indulge in something before it becomes an addiction. And with it being reversed, it does kind of feel like it's going to be more of a you situation. Okay, okay, got it. That makes a lot more sense about this whole situation then. But yeah, I do think that when you get your shit together, I do think that you will be a little bit more, you will feel more stable. Blocked, delayed, healing, internal. I feel like part of me feels like there would be some reconciliation between you and Brian. It just kind of feels like you'll know when to not make it an addiction. I'm not sure about that. I think he can. The cards are more telling me more about you than him right now. I think that you will, with temperance being reversed, it does kind of feel a little bit like more internal energy to where you will know when things will stop before they become an addiction or before they become too hard to handle. So I know that you've got some depression that you mentioned, but I do think that you will probably be able to get a better handle on your depression. I'm not sure you should necessarily move on from him yet. I think that you need to focus on yourself. Let's focus on yourself before we start focusing on other people. Focus on you and how to get your shit together. And once you have your shit together, then, I'm saying shit a lot, then we can focus on what you can do with Brian. But let's focus on you first. Let's correct your life first. Let's work on that. Let's be simple. Let's keep things as simple as possible. Life is hard enough as it is. Let's keep things simple and focus on one thing at a time. Abby, I'm not going to be able to work into getting Brian's. I don't work into getting other people's energy. So if you're going to keep asking me about Brian, I have to move on. It's not something that I can answer. Again, I don't have his permission to access his energy, and he's not here with us. So I think that you need to focus more on you and not focus on Brian. That's ultimately what I think that we're at. I know that it's hard to say that, but that's what you need to do right now. You need to focus more on yourself versus focusing on him. If that was helpful, feel free to give me a follow, and we can revisit this in a month and see kind of where the energies have shifted and stuff. Rosika, will Sasha love me? You're welcome, Abby. After Rosika, we've got Julie. Is Julie still here? Julie? For those of you on the list, for those of you on the list, I know that there's a long list, but there's only 4 people in here, and 2 people on YouTube. So I don't think that the list is going to be as long as I think it is. Just letting you all know. So so let's see. Ruzik, will Sasha love you? I'm not. So why are you asking this, Sasha? I want to focus more on you. Or I'm sorry, Rosika. Let's focus more on Rosika versus Sasha's feelings, because you're the one asking the question. So what are your goals with Sasha? Julie, are you still here? If Julie's not here, Annie, are you still here, or Ani? He is your love. Hello, Baki. Sunshine, are you Julie? Is that who you are? I don't think I wrote down. I didn't write down Sunshine. Okay, you're Ani. Got it. Okay, cool. So Julie's okay. So that's where we're at. We're gonna Rosika. Julie seems to not be here. Ani, you seem to be in the hot seat. Does Sasha know that you are alive? Does Sasha know that you exist, or is this like a long distance crush? Are you together with Sasha? Baki, I will put you on the list. Okay. Are you together with Sasha right now? Trying to get down to the root of what the question is. So again, for everyone who's asking a question, I'm going to focus more on your energy. I'm not going to be focusing on a partner. I'm not going to be focusing on what will happen. It's going to be more actionable steps of what you can take to fix your life, kind of a thing. Okay, so Rozik, with that in mind, I'm going to ask your question of how can you find out if Sasha loves you? Yeah, Ghee, I will look when we get there. I'm not sure. We've got 5 people, so I have a feeling you're going to be up a lot quicker than you think that you are. So how can Rozik find out if Sasha loves her? How can Rozik find out if Sasha loves her? And then Julie seems to not be here. Hi, low, LOL, not hi. I mean, Raven, you can be high as much as you want. You do what you need to do. You can be high as much as you want. All right, so Rosika, in order to find out, I know you don't smoke. I'm just saying that you should, or you can if you want. Not you should, but you can if you want. Rosika, you're gonna need to revisit some boundaries with Sasha. See if he. I would say so. Okay, the card at the bottom of the deck is the Emperor. And the Emperor is like the father of the tarot, and he is a protector. He makes the rules, and he makes the boundaries. So when you're looking at Sasha, see how he treats you within your rules and your boundaries, and that should tell you how he feels toward you. The card at the bottom of the deck, you got the King of Wands. I like to think of this card as the ultimate entrepreneur. He likes to throw things against a wall and see what sticks. He's also very fiery, doesn't really care what happens if something goes wrong. What I would recommend, like an image I'm getting through my head right now with you, would be something to the effect of trying something out of character of you and seeing if Sasha recognizes that. That is what I'm kind of seeing. Like, you have some boundaries with him, but I'm seeing like do something awkward, do something not within your wheelhouse, and see how Sasha reacts to that. That is how I would start figuring out how Sasha feels toward you. With that being said, give me a follow, and we can revisit this in another month, and we can see if any energies have changed. I hope that was helpful, Rosika. Baki, you are on the list. Julie doesn't seem to be answering. So we are moving on to Ani. Well, hold on. I've been doing this for all of my life. So Julie going once. Yep, Ani, you're still here. I got it. But we're giving Julie one more chance. We're giving Julie one more chance. Julie going twice. I guess while I'm in the middle of this, feel free to like and share the live. If anyone wants to move up in the live, I do have some gifts that would be very much so appreciated. And for those of you, let's see, Melissa, I will put you on the list. I have a feeling we're going to get to you a lot quicker than I think that we are, Melissa. So if you want to stick around, super cool. I only have 5 people, but the list is a mile long. But I think that a lot of people have left. Julie is now sold to Ani. So Ani, you are next, and Mecca, are you here? Mecca, are you here? You are in the hot seat, but Ani is next. So Ani, what's your question? Frieza. You are on the list, Frieza. You're a little bit further down, but I only have 4 people here, and I've got 4 people there, so I have a feeling it's not I don't think it's going to be as long as the list actually is. I think a lot of people have left, so you are on the list, Frieza. Hello, Danny. I think that we need to pick one of these questions, Ani. Hello, Manisha. Hello, Ashley. I will put you on the list, Ashley. So I think that we need to focus more, Ani, on the reconciliation or the moving in. Did it freeze? Am I still? I'm still here. I think it's your internet. You here? Hello? Are we good? Okay, good. So I think that we need to focus more on the reconciliation, since that's going to come first. You said after you speak with him soon. So I'm wondering if we need to focus more on the reconciliation versus where will you move in together. So let's focus on the reconciliation first. So what are the energies around Sunshine, around Ani's reconciliation with Jonathan? Yeah, let's do the reconciliation. Let's see what the energies around Ani and Jonathan's reconciliation are. Mecca, are you still here? I'm not seeing you at all. Mecca. Holly, I'll put you on the list. Holly. So Ani, with you and Jonathan. If Mecca's not here, is user 98 still here? I think they asked a question. User 98 something. Okay, it seems like you are going to have a pretty good reconciliation, Ani, but when you're doing the reconciliation, make sure that there is an exchange of energy and there's a balance between you and Jonathan, and make sure that he is, before you decide to move in with him, you probably need to make sure that there is an agreement prior to. I know it's kind of unsexy to have like a prenuptial agreement, but that's something you probably need to pay attention to when moving in with someone you are just starting to reconcile with. So make sure that there's a balance between each of you. It does seem like it's going to be moving kind of fast, and it does make sense that you want to move in with him in a couple of weeks. But we've got the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands moves extremely fast. It's there's some sort of like you're on the reindeer, and there's a lot of horse. Usually it's a horse. But there's a lot of reindeer power behind the decision to move forward. So it does seem like you might be jumping into something a little heated. Not heated in a bad way, just make sure you pay attention to where the heat goes within the relationship if you do decide to move in with them. That's what we've got for Ani. Anne, I will put you down. Ashley, Suhani. I'm just doing something in between Suhani. No worries, Suhani. You're still here. No worries. Anne is still there, so that makes sense. Thank you so much. Cool. Ani, again, if you want to give me a follow, give me an update next month. Perfect. You've been here before. You know exactly what's happening. So Mecca does not seem to be here. Mecca going once. And then user 98. If Mecca's not here, it's new user 98. If user 98 is not here, it's Chloe. Is any of those names here? Mecca going twice. Feel free to like and share the live, everyone. That'd be very much so appreciated. And if you do want to move up to the front of the line, there is some buttons here. I'm checking my email for YouTube people. Nope, nothing yet. If you guys do want to jump onto TikTok, just out of you will keep your you will keep your place in line if you do decide to jump onto TikTok. But I will leave you here on YouTube as well. It's totally fine. Mecca, you are sold to user 98. Mecca's not here anymore, so user 98 going once. Got it. You got it. Suhani, you are coming up pretty quick. If user 98 doesn't show up, Chloe doesn't show up, Priya, I know you are still here, I think. And then Suhani, you'll be next. So you're getting pretty close, Suhani. User 98 going twice. Priya, you actually might be on the hot seat. Priya, if you are here still. Anne, yep, you are here, Anne. You are near the end. Oh, Mecca, you weren't here. So since user 98 is not showing up, I will do you, Mecca. You didn't answer, but since user 98 seems to not be here, I'll just do you, and I'm going to skip user 98. Chloe, are you here? If Chloe's not here, it's going to Priya. If Chloe's not here, it's going to Priya. So Mecca, what is your question? If Chloe is not here, it's going to Priya after Mecca. All right, Mecca, what is your question? While we're waiting on Mecca's question, if anybody wants to like and share the live, that would be much appreciated. Does Vincent know that you like him? Emily. Okay, I'll put you down. Emily. Down on the list. Does Vincent know that you like him, Mecca? We talk every day. So I think the question would be more, how can you ask Vincent to be your boyfriend? Is that something more sufficient? What can Mecca do to ask Vincent? How should Mecca consider asking? Yeah, something like that. So right now we're going to see, Joe, we're just going down the line. I will put you down here. So right now we've got Mecca. We're seeing what she can do to get to ask, what's his name? Vincent to be her boyfriend or her lover? I don't know if I want to say lover. What do you want to call him? Boyfriend? Partner? I don't know what you want to call him. And then Chloe, are you here? I'm guessing. Okay, boyfriend. Chloe seems to not be here. Chloe going once. Mecca. When you ask him to be your boyfriend, do not make it desperate. I would recommend bringing it up nonchalantly, not something as in, I think we should do this. Don't control him. Don't just kind of say what, like, I would ask him, like, what do you think about this? Would you be interested? Maybe you can start small and do like a dating but not official, not exclusive kind of a thing. So the reason why I'm saying this is because you got the Four of Wands in reverse. The Four of Wands is a planned celebration, like a wedding or a graduation or a birthday party, something big. But because you got it in reverse, I wouldn't plan on going big with Vincent just yet. The card on the bottom of the deck you got is the King of Cups in reverse. The King of Cups, I like to think of as a man who can control his emotions because he's a leader. He, in order to lead his people, he has to keep his emotions in check. And because it's in reverse, I kind of feel like you need to dial your emotions back a bit, not let him know that you are so interested that you're asking tarot readings about him, that kind of a thing. I would try to approach it a little softer with him. Goth Father, I will put you down. So if that was beneficial for you, Mecca, please give me a follow and we can revisit this in another month. Chloe going twice. I don't know if I said Chloe going twice already. Got it. Cool. So Mecca's got there. Chloe, I don't think Chloe's here. So Priya, you got Priya. Are you here, Priya? You got it. Okay. Current feeling towards, does he miss me? No contact. I didn't know. Like Power Rangers. Okay. So Priya. Sui, I'll get to that in a second. Priya. I don't look at other people's energy. I look at your energy. I'm going to look at what you can do in this situation. So why are you asking if Arjun misses you? Why are you asking that? I will see what we can do, Godfather, with that. We'll look into that after I get through some of my list. We got Chloe is gone. We're doing Priya and then Suhani. And then the next one will be PR Katie. Is PR Katie here on TikTok? Is PR Katie here? You love him. But what is the situation? Like, why are you wondering if he's thinking about you, if he misses you? Are you, we got separated because of family. Is there any chance for reconciliation at all with Arjun? Is there any chance for reconciliation, or is this something that you're going to have to, or is this something we can ask the tarot to help you with? All right. Well, I have a PR Katie, and then I have a Katie. I'm waiting to see if there's I think there was a PR Katie. There was a PR person, and she wrote Katie underneath her name, and so I wrote that here. But you are coming up, Katie. If PR Katie is not here, I've got Jody, and then you. Priya, K doesn't help. Is there any chance for reconciliation without family being involved, Priya? Or is that something that you want to ask the tarot? How can you reconcile, or how can you see Arjun again without family being involved? Ghee, you are also coming up fairly soon. Priya, are you still there? Did we? What do you? Where do you want to ask? So for those of you asking a question, let's see. Okay, sir, ask that. Okay, cool. We're gonna see what Priya can do to meet back up with Arjun. What can Priya do to meet back up with Arjun? If anyone wants to like and share the live, super cool. I did this yesterday, which was actually kind of cool. For those of you that are on TikTok, and I'll put this in with YouTubers as well. But I saw another TikToker doing this. That when every 10,000 likes, she gives away a free reading. So if we get up to 10,000 likes, I'm willing to figure out a free reading for us and give one away. I know it's free already, but someone will move up to the line, kind of a thing. Rachel, you will be added. Rachel's added. If anybody wants to jump up to the front of the line, I do have a link in my profile for YouTubers. If YouTube, if you want to move over to TikTok, your place will be stuck in. You will still have your place in line. But for those of you on TikTok, if you want to also use the link in my profile, super cool. But I also am accepting gifts to be moved up in the line as well. So Priya, what can you do? What can you do to meet back up with Arjun? Joe, you are on the list. You're a little further down, but I don't see very many people. So I think it'll be a lot quicker than you think it is. User 379 just got gifted. You're going to stop me. User 379, what's your name again? Hi, Queen. Priya, you're going to need to, it seems like you might need to come up with a new way in order to do that. I would focus on your creative passions and creative energy with Arjun. I kind of think you need to focus on yourself right now, is what the tarot is telling me, Priya. You've got, Anne is you. Okay, cool. Got it. Anne's next. Got it. So you got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. The Six of Pentacles is about an exchange of energy, and with that exchange of energy, not feeling like anyone owes you anything for it. So if you look at this card this way, it's a rich person giving beggars money and not caring. He's not expecting the beggars to pay him back. But with it being reversed, it just kind of feels like there's not really an exchange of energy going on between you and Arjun. That would be something you might want to, if you really do, figure out a way to flip that over. For some reason, because you got the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck, it just makes me feel like you probably need to focus more on yourself right now with this. And it just doesn't, we asked how to get you and Arjun back together. If you're going to go that route, though, it would have to be something with this page. The pages are the production assistants of the tarot. And the production assistants are learning about their certain element, how to communicate with it, how to use it to their benefit, how to use it for the best of society. And, I forgot to answer Suhani's Power Rangers question. That's kind of what I'm getting from this. Was that helpful, Priya? I hope that was helpful. I know it's not quite the answer you were expecting. It just kind of feels like there should be, if you're going to really go that route, look up some creative passions that you and Arjun used to do and connect and do it that way. Ashley, I still have you down here. Cool. And then Priya, if that was helpful, please let me know. And give me a follow and we can, yes, sure. I'm working on myself. Yeah. Okay, cool. So this one works too, Ashley. Okay. So hold on. We got Drina. I'll put you down. So we are moving on to Anne because she gave me a gift in TikTok. And then we are going on to Suhani after Anne. And Anne, what is your question again? let go from your job July 1st. Will I find a new job by September? And we need to change this question a little bit to how can you find a new job in September, or what can you do to find a new job in September? Let's not do job though. Maybe we should do what can you do to find a new income by September? Do something like that. How does that work? Elle, I'll put you down. And then while I'm shuffling for Anne to help her find a new source of income, Suhani, I did not answer your question. I'm sorry. Kimberly was my favorite growing up, and I'm still a fan of Kimberly. I do believe that Rocky was my gay awakening. I'm surprised that Jason was not. But I looking back, I'm surprised. I did want to be the Red Ranger, but I don't think it was in a gay way. I don't think I associated that yet with him. But when Rocky took over as the Red Power Ranger, I was like, ooh, I'm probably liking boys. Rachel, you're a little further down the line, but we've got 5 people on YouTube and 6 people on TikTok, so I don't think that it's going to be very long. It seems like it's longer, but I don't know who has stayed. I think it'll be faster than we think. Leilani, Elle and Leilani. Again, if anybody wants to jump up to the front of the line, I do have these gifts here for YouTube. Or I'm sorry, for TikTok. And that'll move you up to the front. We're at 7K. Let's see if we can get up to 10, and I might be able to move somebody up to the front for free without a thing. Never watched before, but everyone loves Red Ranger for some reason in every part of the TV show. Got it. Aw, thank you, Ashley. I know that you're stressed out right now, Anne, with your money situation. I'm going to advise you to actually take a little bit of a step back for the next week. I'm going to advise you to just pay attention to what your intuition is telling you. Don't be so stressed out about trying to find a job by September 1st. That is the world talking to you. That is not your intuition talking to you. I know that this is going to a deeper conversation that we can't really have right now. But we are spiritual beings experiencing having a human experience. So I would really recommend for the time being focusing more on your intuition and your spirituality and letting that kind of grow within you to find your next position. So you've got the High Priestess on the outside. Yeah. And that's probably, you just need to take a step back and just kind of accept where you're at. Not accept where you're at, but more notice your surroundings. Notice where you are, that kind of a thing. Notice what possessions you have. Be grateful for what you have. But you've got the High Priestess here. I like to think of her as someone who's very intuitive, but she has a lot of secrets that she wants to give to you. But you just have to prove yourself worthy of those secrets. And then on the card, the one that really sold me was the card at the bottom of the deck. You've got the Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Wands demands attention. So because it's in reverse, I'm going to guess probably not to demand attention from other people. You need to demand attention from yourself right now and focus more on your intuition. So I hope that was helpful. And then again, give me a follow and we can revisit this in another month and see what we can do in helpfulness where your job search is going. Still look for a job. I'm not telling you not to look for a job, but do it when it feels more intuitive versus I need to get a job to pay my rent. Does that make sense? That's more of what I'm saying. I'm not saying to not apply. If something's oh, this seems like a perfect opportunity for me, apply for it, go for it, totally. But do it from a more intuitive space versus a material space. Anne and Suhani, we're finally to you. I'm sorry that we had a little detour for you. Let's see. Loves, I'll put you on the list. Question, what's next in love for me? So we're going to do a general love reading for Suhani. And then PR Katie, I'm going to guess you are not here because I haven't heard from PR Katie. I know, Katie, you are here. You are coming up. If PR Katie is not here, we've got Jody. Is Jody here? And then after Jody would be Katie. And then Frieza. Is Frieza still here? I think she was on YouTube. Is Frieza still here? I'm just wanting to see. I'm taking stock of who's here. So Suhani, we were doing a general love reading for you. I'm guessing so Suhani, I've been doing a relationship love in this as I'm shuffling. Are we talking about a partner love, or do you want family love, or do you want family love, or like what are you looking at? Partner, cool. That's what I was shuffling for. I am getting, you probably need to focus a little bit more. Interesting. So I'm going to start with the card at the bottom of the deck. You got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Usually it's about keeping your resources close to you. My luck in this department is very bad. Yeah. Well, we're going to try to see what we can give you some sort of a direction with that. So again, the Four of Pentacles is sort of keeping your resources close, afraid to give them up. It sort of feels like because this is in reverse, it feels like you might want to let loose a little bit. And what I mean by that is because this is the card that's at the bottom of the deck, it feels because it's the card at the bottom of the deck and it is reversed, it feels like there is like a couple of layers underneath of you that you need to start loosening up in order to attract the person that you want to be with. So it just kind of feels like let loose a little bit. The card that kind of is throwing me, you got actually the Three of Pentacles also in reverse, which is usually about teamwork. It's usually about building a new skill. Because it's reversed, I kind of actually think you need to just love yourself. I think you're great. I think you're right where you need to be. You just need to focus on letting loose a little bit and letting not even just loosening your purse strings, but just being more open to other people coming your way. I think you might be looking for a specific person, like blonde hair, blue eyes kind of a thing, but maybe black hair, blue eyes might be they might be someone that you might want to pay attention to versus blonde hair, blue eyes. Does that make sense? Just be a little bit more open to who your potential partner could be is kind of what I'm getting from this. If that was helpful, please give me a follow and we can revisit this in another month once you've kind of loosened up a little bit and see how and you also probably have a specific way that you want to meet them. You're probably envisioning meeting them in the grocery store or at a concert or some kind of movie meet cute kind of a thing, but that's the movies. Don't that's too fantasy. Just focus on you right now and loosening up and allow life to happen to you. Don't write the script. Trip or cafe, yeah. That's exactly, yeah. So just let life happen. Sometimes the simpler sometimes life is, the better things are and what they turn out to be. Every moment is a gift, and if you look at it that way, it's like any moment can be the one that changes your life. Suhani's gone. PR Katie, I'm gonna guess you are gone because I haven't heard from PR Katie. Jody, are you here? We didn't do it, Jody. Jody, are you here? And then Katie, are you still here, Katie? I think you're next. We got Jody, Katie, Frieza, Ghee, Mo, Baki from YouTube, Melissa, and then Ashley, Holland, I think Holland, Emily, Joe, Gothfather, Rachel, Drina, L, Leilani, and Laos. Awesome. Frieza's still here. Awesome. You are coming up, Frieza. But Jody, I'm not hearing from. Jody going once. Katie, it looks like you're on the hot seat. Jody going twice. Just let everyone know. I know I just listed off a lot of names, but I only have 7 people here, and I've got 6 people here. So I doubt it's not. I don't. I highly doubt it's going to be all these people. I have a feeling a lot of these people have left. But Jody is sold to Katie. Katie, it is your turn, and then we are doing Frieza from YouTube. All right. And remember to like and share the live. We are trying to get up to 10K on TikTok. And when we do 10K, I can give away a free one and see what happens. Choose Oscar or Austin. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to give you a description of one of the guys, and whoever this description is probably the one that you should probably go with. So Katie, Frieza, and then Ghee, you're coming up. You're in the warm seat. You're in the warm seat, Ghee. And then Mo is in the cool seat. And then Baki's looking at the seat. If Baki's still here. I haven't seen Baki in a while, so I don't even know that he's here still anymore. The one that you have the least amount of arguments with, that agrees with you on whatever you feel in life, or that kind of a thing. Whoever's not going to give you a difference of opinion and butting heads, and also the person who is very thoughtful and is willing to put other people before him and see other people's perspectives. Does that describe either Omar or Austin? I'm going to put Massini. I will put you on a list. You're on the list. And I'm just going down the list, and I'm just giving away free tarot readings. If you do want to hop in on TikTok, it's where most of them are happening. That's kind of like the home base, but you can stay there. It's totally fine. And I'm just working down the list. Omar. Yeah. So that's what I get. So the reason why I'm getting that, I didn't show you the cards. I got the Hangman. The Hangman is the one that's about, interesting. I only have 7K, but so the Hangman is about seeing people, letting people, like taking a step back, taking a pause, letting people see it, allowing yourself to see another person's point of view. And the card at the bottom of the deck was the person, like, this is too many cooks in the kitchen. The 5 of Wands is too many cooks in the kitchen, and there seem to be too many passions, and there might be a lot of butting heads. So because it's reversed, I said the person, the one that is not going to be as dramatic or as much of a fighter with your opinions. That's why I said that. So Katie, if you want to give me a follow in like a month, we can see how things are going with you and Omar, if you decide to go that route. Frieza's next. All right, cool. No worries, Massini. Again, and then Massini, I just let you know in the description, there is a link to my profile. If you want to jump to the front of the line, there is a $10 thing. You can go there. But if not, I'm just working my way down the list. Katie followed. I appreciate you as well, Katie. We are on to Frieza. General reading, please, whatever comes out. Let's see what happens for Frieza. And then Ghee, you are next. Ghee, you are next. And then Mo, are you here? Is Mo still here? Mo, looking for Mo. Mo going once. I don't know why. It says 7.9 for me, but I mean, probably by the time I get to you, it'll say 10. I've had that before, though. Like, for some reason, the app on one side is slower than the other. I don't know what that's about. I will put Alea. I will put you on the list. Spelled that wrong, but okay. Frieza, you seem to be having a lot of blockages toward what is making you happy. It seems to be, so you've got the Six of Cups in reverse, which is usually about a nostalgic memory, usually about childhood. But because it's in reverse, it seems like it's blocked, or you are keeping it on the inside, not allowing people to see what that memory is, or what your childhood meant to you. Maybe even a childhood stuffed animal or a toy. The card on the bottom of the deck you got is the Queen of Swords in reverse. So that makes me think that you're not speaking your voice. You're not talking. You're not talking about this memory that's blocked, or you're not talking about a traumatic thing. You're holding it back. You're embarrassed of something. So whatever that is, let it go. Release it. Let yourself feel happy like a child again. Talk your own, like your brain. You have your own opinions. Like, use them to your benefit. It is your opinion. Whether or not other people agree with you, that is on them. But you can totally have your own opinions regarding situations. I hope that was helpful, Frieza. And then if you want to give me a follow on YouTube, I guess I'm trying to go live more on YouTube as well. We can revisit this in another month, and we can see where we're at. Ghee, you are next. Ghee is next, and Mo going twice. I have not heard from Mo yet. If Mo is not here, Baki, are you still here? So what is your question, Ghee? Still says 7.9 for me. I wonder why. So just to let everyone know, my list does seem to be long, but I only have 3 people on TikTok and I've got 6 people on YouTube. So I really don't think that, even though the list is long on my end, I have a feeling we're just going to be breezing through some of these names. But Ghee, what is your question again? Trying to get a book published, but no progress with securing an agent or a publisher. What do I need to do? Or what can you tell me? I will look into that when I can, Messini. So I'm currently pregnant. How can my boyfriend and I work things out between each other before and after the birth? What is going on with your relationship right now, Ghee? Because there's a lot going on there, but what is going on with your relationship right now? Let's break this down and make this simple. Chick, I will put you down as well. You are down. We got Ghee, then we got Mo, Baki, Melissa. Is anybody, if any of those people? And if not, we're going to Ashley. Ashley, are you still here? Pretty rocky. We have a lot of trust issues towards each other, but lots of love. So let's do this, Ghee. Instead of focusing on all the pregnancy, all the stuff that you're thinking about, let's focus on you and your relationship and see how can Ghee help her relationship become more trustworthy. How does that should alleviate a lot of stress that seems to be going on in the household. All right, Ashley, so you seem to be coming up, Ashley. Is that okay? Can we focus on let's try to see what you can do to help your relationship become more trustworthy. Mo going twice. Mo may not be here anymore. Baki may not be here anymore. And Melissa may not be here anymore. It's all good. No worries. Sometimes it just takes a minute to get there. Hi, Kay. I get it. I try to keep a cool head as much as possible because the way that I ask questions is very, very, very particular. Kay, I can put you down on the list. So I know it takes a minute sometimes to get there, but when people fight me for it. It's like, this is my practice. Like, what do you guys want me to do? This is how I connect with the spirit. This is how I connect with my cards. Like, I can't just, I'm not going to just change my values for what you, like, if I can't answer a question, I'm going to be honest with you. If that's not how I've practiced, that kind of a thing. All right. This is going to be rather interesting for you and your man. I don't know what his name is. I don't remember his name. What was his name? Did you tell me his name? You just said relationship, right? Boyfriend. I wonder if you guys are moving to Michael. I wonder if you and Michael are planning too far ahead. I wonder if there's something impromptu that you can do together before the birth of your child. And this is kind of what I'm getting here. And it should probably be with friends. I kind of am getting more of like I'm imagining you guys putting together like a dinner party. And then from there, seeing how you guys work together as a team to bring that dinner party together. So what I'm getting with that is you've got the King of Wands. This guy is like the ultimate entrepreneur. He likes to throw things against a wall and just kind of sees what sticks. But it's just kind of like, there's also a little bit of passion there. Could be a little bit of a kinky stuff, spicy stuff, but not necessarily going in with an open mind kind of a thing. The card on the bottom of the deck, though, I got is the Nine of Cups, and this is usually the wish card. So is there a wish that you and Michael can wish together? I also, when I thought about the party, was these cups are all your friends that are going to come over and hang out with you. Is there a party that you can invite them over to with all the cups here? And just kind of see what it's like to experience building something, a smaller thing, and living a life prior to the child coming into. Yeah, well, that doesn't mean you have to bring 9 people. Just bring the people that mean most to you. Whatever you guys would like, have a small dinner party. Do like a card game night. Do a game night. Make a wish again. Make a wish together. Just kind of, if you're having some trust issues, I just wonder. I think we need to somehow focus on making sure that you can even establish trust between each other. That's mostly what I think we need to focus on, and you might need to get creative in order to do that. That's mostly what I'm getting from this. Let's see. Dream job. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Manor, you are on the list now. Yalda, you're on the list. And Nina, you're on the list. Yeah, but be creative with it. I wouldn't plan something like you didn't get the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is like planning a celebration, a big birthday party, a graduation, like an anniversary. Don't do something big. Do something very casual. Bring over your loved ones, your friends. It could even be your family. If you have a family, just bring it like that you guys are close with. Just have like a family gathering. Do a family cookout. Just do something that kind of see what you guys can do to bring together people and just kind of see how that feels to you and Michael. That's kind of what I'm getting from that. So yeah, give me a follow and then update me in like a month and we can pull some new cards. Mo, going 3 times. We're gonna sell it to Baki. Yeah, talk to him about it. Just talk to him. Yeah, just talk to him. See what he says. Be open to what he says too. Be open to his ideas as well. Mo, we're gonna sell your stuff to. I've got AK now. We are gonna sell your reading to Baki. Baki does not seem to be here either, but Baki going once. Melissa, are you here? And if not, we're gonna go to Ashley, who's on YouTube. If anybody wants to jump up to the front of the line, I do have, I would appreciate some gifts. That'd be awesome. I'm doing the best I can, Ghee. Thank you very much. I do try. I try to be as caring and give people as much attention as I can when I'm working with them. Baki going twice. Melissa going once. After Ashley, we'll have Holland, Emily, Joe, Gothfathers, Rachel, Drina, Elle, Leilani, Laus, Messini, Alea, Chick, Kay, Manoon, Mahun, Yalda, and Navina. But again, I only have 9 people here, and I've got 5 people here, so I don't think everyone's going to be here right now. Morgan, you are on the list now as well. All right, Baki is sold to Melissa. Melissa, you are on number 2, going for twice. And then Ashley, you are next. Can't see no gifts on YouTube. I'll need a tea break at some point. I've been on at my thing here just said I've been online for an hour and a half, and just like that. So I have a drink here. All right, Ashley, what is your question? Okay, cool. No worries, Ghee. Thank you very much for all your help, and I will talk to you in a month. Ashley, and then Holland, are you here? Holland? Get the gifts are on TikTok. For YouTube, the only way that I could do a gift would be if you want to send me something on my website, and there's a link in the description of this for you guys to do that. But that's the only way I could do that, unless you wanted to move yourself over to TikTok. But that's all I really can do with that. Let's see. I have not gotten anything in my email regarding that. I've been given an eviction notice. Anything on a new home? I'm going to open this up, Ashley, and just kind of say, what should Ashley do about this eviction notice? Holland, are you here? Emily, are you here? Holland going once. Ashley, we're checking to see what you can do about this eviction notice. Anybody wants to move up to the front of the line, please do these. It can be just one gift, and you can move up to the front of the line. It's as easy as it is. Yeah, let's see what you can do about this eviction notice. Holland going twice. Let's see what we got. If Holland is not here, it's going to Emily. Is Emily here? Jojo, I will put you onto the list. All right, sold to Emily because Holland doesn't seem to be here right now. Emily going twice. Interesting, Ashley. You are caught between a rock and a hard place, Ashley, and I am not sure what's going on here. It feels like one card is telling you to stay put. One card is telling you to make sure that you are able to pay the eviction notice. Or how would you get the eviction notice taken care of with your current landlord? How would that happen? Like what would you have to do to get the eviction notice taken care of? Hi, Deep Sharma. Oh yeah, Jojo. Put Jojo on here. Emily, you seem to not be here either, so I'm gonna sell that to Joe. Is Joe here? No money. Property was sold. Oh, so there's nothing you can do. It's literally just. is literally just looking for a new space. New landlord wants the house empty. Interesting. So there's just nothing, like you're basically just being kicked out just because. It's not because you didn't pay the rent kind of a thing. I am going to say that the tarot is probably telling you to hold out for that miracle that you have been looking for. You got the Queen of Pentacles on the top of the deck, which is probably exactly what's going on. You're looking for a home. You're looking for something here to stay put. For some reason, home is where the heart is, keeps coming up in my mind as I'm looking at this card right now. What I want to recommend to you, though, is you've got the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords I like to think of as the refugee card. Also good money. Yes, also very good money. But I like to think of this as the refugee card. And that's usually going from a space of hurt to a space of healing. Yes, these swords still hurt. Yes, these swords are still stuck in the boat. But over time, they will not feel as they are penetrating as much. They won't be stabbing. They will become scars, and you can learn more from them. But I do feel like you are headed in a better space with this eviction. And also, because it's not, I also want you to look at the bright side, too, is that because your landlord did it to you and just because he wants the house empty, it's not because of something you did. Yeah, a hostel maybe for a little bit. Is it just you, or do you have a family? Joe, you are in the hot seat because I guess Holland or Emily didn't show up. So Joe, you are in the hot seat. Just me. Super cool. Yeah, do like a hostel for a while. Like, I don't know how, can you put your stuff into storage for a little bit while you're in between times kind of a thing? Goth Fathers, are you still here? You have all the time to wait? What does that mean, Ashley? Sup, bro? What is your name, Sup, bro? I want to make sure that I have the right one. Oh, you're just going to sell it all. Oh, I mean, then yeah, I would honestly sell it all, go to a hostel and just wait and just manifest this money, look for this job. Yeah, and just have the abundance of money come to you and just move on to a new space. You think of this as a new adventure. It's a new venture. It's a new time to be alive. It's a chance to start over. Maybe this is an opportunity for you to leave. Thank you, Crystal, for subscribing. Do you want to have a tarot reading? I'll put you on the list. Elle, you are on the list. You are coming up. If Goth Fathers, Rachel, and Drina are not here, then you are probably next. Morgan. You are on the list, Morgan. Got it. You are on the list, Morgan. Crystal, I did put you onto the list, yes. So Ashley, yeah, take this as a move. Move to a new city. Go be somebody else. Move, if you're gonna really sell all of your stuff and go to a hostel, like if you're really just like not gonna have anything, and you're just really willing to go away, try something new. Go. If you really would do, if you feel comfortable selling all your stuff and just not having and just going and being somebody else for a while, I think you should just use this as a opportunity for personal growth. Just don't be stuck to your home where you're at right now, and just go explore, go enjoy life. That's what I would say. Go be this refugee person. Go explore. Go do stuff. If that was helpful, please give me a follow, and we can revisit in a month to see how you're doing in your hostel or in the new city that you have landed in. Joe, you are next. Rita, I'll put you here. Ashley, yes, I think leaving the past, and I'm up for anywhere. Yeah, go for it, Ashley. I am cheerleading you on. Go for it. Joe, you had, will I ever be happy? And where is my life going? Will I separate from my husband? Okay, that's a lot, Joe, to ask the tarot. So we need to focus on one question. Do you want to focus on how can you separate from your husband? Do you want to focus on how you can be happy? Do you want to focus on where your life is going? Like, that's a lot to ask the tarot. What do you want to focus on? Let's focus on one of these. And then Goth Fathers, if you're not here, you are next. You're going once. Then Rachel, if you're not here, it's going to Drina. And if Drina's not here, Elle, it's you. And then after Elle, it's Leilani. I don't know if Leilani's still here. I've got 8.7 likes. Once we get 10K on my end, I guess someone said that I got 10K earlier, but I don't see it on my end. If I see 10K, then we'll figure out a way to do give away a free reading to anyone who's in the live. I'm going to take this moment to also ask you to like and share the live. And then also, if anybody wants to jump up to the front, if anyone from YouTube wants to jump over to my TikTok, I do have some gifts, or there is a link in the profile, and you can, or in the description, and you can send me a little bit of money, and you can jump up to the front of the line. Where is your life going, Joe? Okay, so Joe, where is your life going? Goth Fathers going twice. Rachel going once. Let's see where Joe's life is going. What energies are going on in Joe's life right now? What energy should she pay attention to? Chick. You're like 5 away from L. But it feels like, I don't know if Laos or Messini or Aaliyah is still here. And if they are not, then you will be after. It seems like you'll be after Leilani. So things are, again, I don't think everyone stayed. Let's see what Joe should pay attention to with her life, the energies in her life. Aaliyah is still here. Okay, cool. So Aaliyah, you might be after L. Is Leilani still here? Is Leilani still here? How many till K? You will be after Chick. So if Leilani is not here, then it's going to go L to Aaliyah to Chick to K, unless Laos and Messini are still here. Wow. Joe, what is going on? Wow. You are going through it. So I'm going to ask you to really take things slow. And you need to not overwhelm yourself. You got the 5 of Cups on the outside. So this is definitely you going through some crap right now. What I want you to do is focus on what you do have right now. I also want you to try to find what this bridge represents in your life. Because obviously there's a frozen lake going on, or a frozen river. And across this bridge, there is a new house and a reindeer. So whatever this bridge is, I want you to try to focus on that so that you can get away from these cups. Maybe you can even pick up these 2 cups behind you and take them with you. I don't know what this means exactly, but whatever this bridge means to you, I would focus on that to get you to a better space, a new house, or not a house, because I don't know about your husband. You talked about you wanting to leave your husband, but just a new place of shelter, I guess we'll say. The card on the bottom of the deck, you feel very alone. You don't feel like you have a team. You don't feel like you have the skills to do this. What I want you to remember is that you do have the skills to do whatever this bridge is, you have the skills to do it. You need to flip this card over and know that you have the skill to build this new life, this new home, this new experience, this new happiness. But you really need to focus on one day at a time. in order to make this happen. It's not like if you need to get a passport in order to make something happen, it's not going to happen tomorrow. What is one thing that you can do to bring yourself closer to happiness every day? That is what I want you to do. Ask yourself that every single day. What is the one thing that you can do? If it's your passport, can you put $1 into a jar and say, this is my passport jar? I don't know why I keep saying passport. Someone asked a question about passport, and I'm trying to get my passport back. So that's why it's coming up in my brain right now. But like, if it's food, this is my $1 that's going toward food. I know it doesn't seem like that's a lot, but if you put something away and leave it there and forget about it, eventually that will build up to something more substantial that you can use, kind of a thing. Does that make sense, Joe? I hope that makes sense. With that being said, okay, L. Okay, with that being said, we've got Godfathers is gone. You were sold to Rachel. Rachel, you are going for round 2. Drina, round 1. Joe, Cole. Yeah, give me a follow, Joe, and let me know how you're doing in like a month, because you're going through it. And I just want you to know that you do have people who support you. You can find new people to support you and new friends. Nichelle, I will put you on the list as well. But you might need to remember that. You might need to find the person that find a few people that have been through what you've been through. If you can find a support group on Facebook or something like that, kind of a thing. That might be something that you want to pay attention to. So yeah, give me a follow, and we can revisit this in a month. Rachel is being sold to Drina, because Rachel did not answer. Oh, Drina's here. Okay, Drina, are you here? I don't know. My internet's fine. I'm fine. Drina. Lydia, yes, you can get a reading. I'll put you down on the list. Drina, are you here? I think that's Drina. And then it's L, then Leilani, then I think I wrote Laos. Okay. I mean, that's fine too. If they live far away, maybe that's the bridge. Maybe the bridge is you going to them. Maybe the bridge is you figuring out a way to leave whatever situation this is. You need to pick up whatever this is, go over the bridge, and go to your people that live far away. That's probably what the tarot is probably telling you to do. Prepare to do that. Drina, are you still here? I know you said I keep pausing, but I'm not sure why I have internet. Loves. I don't have you on the list, but I'll put you on the list now. Loves. Gotcha. You're here. Drina. If you don't answer, Drina, I'm going to move on to L. Drina, are you here? Going twice. Drina. All right, I'm going to leave your name up just because you did just answer, but I'm going to go to L. And if I need to go back to you, Drina, I can, but I am going to go to L right now just to keep the list going. So L, what is your question, L? And then we've got Leilani. Is Leilani here going once? Is everyone else? Am I frozen for everyone else on TikTok? How can anyone solidify that? Let me know. Manor, you are on the list. You got a few more people ahead of you, but I think that Leilani's not here. Laos is not here. Massini seems to be not here. Alea is here. Chick is here, and Kay is here, and then it's you. All right. So I'm not frozen. Must have been for Drina's internet, I guess. All right. So I'm guessing Drina's left. I'll still leave it open, I guess, for her just to see. L, will I get a new source of income soon? So I'm going to ask L more of a how can L get a new source of income? How can L get a new source of income? What should L consider with getting a new source of income? Nina, you are coming up as well. It's going to be about, I still got 3 or 4 people ahead of you, Nina. You're getting close, but still got 3 or 4 people ahead of you. Leilani going once. Laos going once. I'm sorry, I don't remember your name. Morgan, you are coming up. It's still a little bit, still got like 5 away. It depends on if people are still here. But I think that people are dropping out. So it should be a lot sooner than I think it's going to be. Apparently, it's a lot sooner than what the list is telling me. Elle, why do you need a new source of income? Why do you feel that you need a new source of income? All right, I'm guessing since Leilani going twice and Laos going twice. Lost your job in February. Huh. My cards are probably telling you something more to the effect of plan something big, plan a gathering. I know that sounds kind of off. I don't quite know what it's telling me. But so you got the 4 of Wands, which is a planned celebration, and it is like a graduation, a birthday party, something. But it's also establishment, something about. Do you have a passion or a creative energy that you would like to turn into, like a hobby that you would like to turn into a piece of income? I wonder if that might be something to look into, because right now the card on the bottom of the deck you've got is the 9 of Swords. And the 9 of Swords seems to be what's giving you a lot of anxiety. So I think your new income is probably going to come from a creative energy that you have, some kind of hobby that you want to turn into a source of income. But you need to take advantage of that, and you need to plan it, and you need to put yourself in a position in order to make things happen instead of waiting for something to happen to you. So I'm going to say, look, pay attention to your inner creativity, your passions, and that's probably what's going to give you your new source of income. We're all scared. Even I'm scared, being a tarot reader, being a small business owner, like even I'm scared. So that's just always going to be there, and that's a good thing. If it's really scaring you, go for it. That's where the personal growth is going to happen, and that is how you'll probably get your new source of income. Leilani, you are not here, so you're gone. Elle, if you found that helpful, I hope you did, then please give me a follow and we can look at this in another month. You're welcome. Cool. Klaus or Laos, you seem to be gone as well. Drina seems to have not come back, so we're going to let Drina go. Messini, and then Alea. Oh, Drina is here. Okay, Drina. Cool. Let's go, Drina. Let's do it. And then Messini, and then Alea. All right, so we've got Drina, Messini, Alea, Chick, Kay, Manon, Yalda, Nina, Morgan, Jojo, Crystal, Rita, Nichelle, Lydia, and another. Oh, wait, Laos? Maybe it was Lavs. Maybe that's what it was instead of Laos. Maybe it was Lavs. It was Lavs. I'm so sorry. So Lavs, yes, you are that. Okay, sorry, that was my writing. So Lavs, you are next, and then we will go into Drina. So Lavs, what is your question? Lavs, you are next, and then we're going to go into Drina's question. Helen, I will add you as well. Again, for those of you who want to jump up to the front of the line, I do have some gifts here. If anyone wants to give it to me on TikTok, on YouTube, I do have a link in the profile if you want to jump up to the front of the line that way. It's a $10 link on YouTube. Drina, you are next. Drina, you are in the hot seat. So make sure your question is ready. We are doing Lav right now. Lav. What is your question, Lav? I'm reminding everyone to like and share the live. When I get to 10K, I have 9.2 here on my end. When I get to 10, I'll do some kind of a feeling for, and I'll give away a free reading to someone who's on the live at the time. So Lav, I think I'm going to do a general reading for your love life because I don't connect with other people's energy. I would connect with your energy, not with the love of your life. Raya, I will put you on. Mina, hello. Sure. Okay, cool. So we are doing that. We are, let's see, I've got an email here. Nope. No, that happened. Got it. So we're doing Lav, then we got Drina, then we got Massini. Then we got Alaya. Lavs, we're doing a general love reading on you. And then if anybody wants to jump to the front of the line, please give me a gift. Or if you're on YouTube, go to the link in the description. And that is where you can sign up for that, and I'll get an email. And someone gave me a gift. Sup, bro? You are Morgan. So Morgan has just been moved up to there, and then Drina. So Morgan's been moved up before Drina. So Morgan, you are next. And then Lav, your love life. General reading on your love life. I've been shuffling a lot. I don't know why. Tarot just seems to... Let's see. If you start focusing on yourself more, your love life will move faster. Nope. Lied. That's a lie. You are moving too fast for your love life. I had to flip it. You got the 8 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So usually this is what's going on inside. It feels like you are rushing for your feelings for that you have an interest for that person. It feels like you are rushing that. You are imagining what it would be like to be 80 with that person already. So it feels like you might want to take a little bit of a step back and enjoy your time with this person. The reason why I'm also saying this is because you got the 2 of Cups at the bottom or on the top of the deck. It is in reverse. The 2 of Cups is not like there is no romantic card in the tarot. However, because you seem to be moving really fast, there doesn't seem to be an open space to enjoy new friendships, to enjoy new relationships. You seem to be blocking that. So I would recommend flipping this card over to slow things down and just enjoy the music. And with your interest, tell them that you're interested, take them on a date, enjoy their company, maybe drop a few hints to see what they're feeling. But I wouldn't rush them into, don't propose to them in 2 weeks, kind of a thing. Does that help, Lobs? Is that helpful to you? I got to 10K, so I'm going to, after I do Morgan, I will do a little game, and we'll see if we can move someone up. Yeah, so Lobs, if that helps, please give me a follow, and we can revisit this in another month and see where you're at if you've slowed some things down. Morgan, we are moving on to you, Morgan, and then we will do a free reading. Now, again, if anybody wants to jump me up to 20K on TikTok, we will do another free one. So every 10K, we'll do that. You're welcome, loves. I hope that helped. We've got Morgan, Drina, Messini, Alaya, Chick, and Kay. Those are the next ones that are up to go for this. And if anybody wants to jump the front of the line, feel free to either give me a gift here on TikTok or go to the description in there. Nope, Messini, you did not miss your turn. You are coming up. It's Drina and then you. Would I have a good future? Morgan, that's very general. Do we want to maybe say, do you want a general reading? Is that kind of more of what you're looking at? Or is there a future that you're looking at toward a specific person, a specific career, a specific thing? What are we looking at? Lydia, you are not forgotten. You're just down a little bit at the bottom. You might be next. Who knows? It depends on what I'm going to do a giveaway here. General. Okay. General Morgan reading. General Morgan reading. And then I'll do a free one, a little game. And so the game is going to be, I'm going to shuffle my deck and I'm going to pull a card between 0 and 21. And anyone, you guys are all going to guess what that number is going to be. And whoever guesses that number first is going to be the one that gets the reading after Morgan. Morgan, I would really pay attention to your intuition, but pay attention to your intuition when you are demanding attention. I know this is going to sound weird. I think that what you want to do, it feels like the feeling that I got when I looked at these cards was more of like you're getting double thoughts of like I should demand this and then backing off of it. That's kind of what I'm getting from it. So instead, when you get that thought of I should demand this or ask for attention of this, I should do this, I should go forth with this thing, instead of backing off and like saying, oh no, I should never do that, do it. Because you've got the High Priestess. She wants to tell you some secrets, but because you keep backing off from asking for attention, asking for things, you are you're not getting those secrets. The card at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Queen of Wands, and that's where I'm saying the demanding is coming in. That's where the demanding is coming from. She demands attention, the Queen of Wands. When she walks into a room, she is very fiery. She is redheaded, usually, traditionally in tarot, but obviously she's blonde in this card. But you want to embody your creative passion, and you want to go with it. Just don't double think yourself. If you want to do something, you go and do it, and then allow your intuition to tell you some secrets. Was that helpful, Morgan? Nicole, I'll put you on the list. Make sure I can read my writing because I've had issues with that. Nicole? Cool. If you want to give me a follow, Morgan, we can revisit this in another month, and we can see where it goes, kind of a thing. All right, Morgan is done. So Drina, you will be next after this free reading. Everyone get ready to pick a number between 0 and 22, but don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. 0 and 21. Sorry, 0 and 21. Don't do it yet. I'll tell you when to go. Don't do it yet. 0 and 21. The first person who guesses this number is the next person who's going to go, and then it's Drina's turn. I keep pushing Drina back. I'm so sorry, Drina. So sorry. Just want to trying to keep things going. All right, let's see. All right, I am going to have a number here in a second. Get ready. Oh, no, I guess Oh, we're not going to do that. That was almost a jumper. Ready, set. All right, numbers, go. 0 to 22. First person that I see. 0 to 22. Nope. 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 No one. Nina got it. It was the number 4. Nina got it. She was the first person that I saw. It was the 4 of Cups. So Nina, you are next. You have moved up. And then we will go to Drina. And then we will do another one when I reach 20K, if I'm still around, if I still have a voice. And then so Drina, Messina, Massini, Alea, Chick, K, Manoon. Keep saying your name wrong. But Nina, what is your question? And then Drina, are you still here? I keep pushing you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Drina. Okay, cool. All right, so Drina's next, and then we've got Massini will be after Drina. So again, slightly confused. I don't know what Messina, why are you slightly confused, Massini? So Nina, we're going to change this question a little bit to how can you get your dream job by the end of the year? Okay, it's either going to be your dream job or getting someone to marry you. But also, I think that's going to be jumping ahead because it's only 6 months left. So do you want to focus on attracting a new relationship, or do you want to focus on landing your dream job? What do you want to do, Nina? Dream job, okay. Peter, okay. Peter has given me a rose. I'm going to move Peter to after Drina because I keep pushing her, but she's been here for a while. But Peter, you will be after Drina and then Massini. So let's figure out Nina's dream job. Peter, you are next. I'm sorry, you are after Drina. Peter, you are after Drina, so you will be next. I just keep pushing Drina and I feel bad. I just keep pushing her. Just keep pushing her. But I'll do Drina and then I'll do Peter. All right, Nina. How you should get your job, or what should you focus on when getting your job? You are going to need to put down some perfections. I think the wheels are turning for you, Nina. You will eventually find your happy place. You have good luck on your side. The card on the top, though, you've got the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. I think that you have this dream. It feels like you have this like perfect skill, or you want things to go perfectly. You probably want to look for jobs that you are not quite. I know you said dream job, but you probably want to start focusing a little bit more on the parts of the dream job that you are weak at. Whatever, if you have your dream job and your dream job lifts a lot of things, if your dream job says, hey, we need you to have 3 years of this experience, is there a way that you can give yourself more experience in that area? That's more of what I'm kind of thinking of, is more of what can you do to enhance your resume, enhance your experience where you are weakest for your dream job. That is what I am getting for that. You want to make yourself more appealing to whatever your dream job is. I hope that was helpful. If it was, please give me a follow, and we can revisit this in another month and see where that goes. With that, I would like to move on to Drina, and then I'm going to move on to Peter. Hi, Jesse. Cool. Awesome, Nina. Awesome. So Nina's taken care of. Got her. We are on to Drina. I'm sorry, Drina, that I kept pushing you. Did not mean to do that, but we got Drina, and then Peter, and then Messini. Drina, you're up. So Drina, again, so this is going to go for everyone else who's asking a question as well. I don't do readings based on other people's energy or when you will start dating somebody. It's going to be more a question of how can I ask this person to be my partner? What energy should I pay attention to with our relationship? That kind of a thing. So, Drina, with your question, you've got, would me and Jabril date soon? It's more of what can you do to ask Jabril to date sooner or to start a relationship with you, kind of a thing. What can you do? What energy should you pay attention to? That kind of a thing. So let's see what you can do to ask Jabril to start dating you. Why don't we do it that way? Peter, are you still here? I want to make sure because you gave me that rose. I want to make sure. Cool. Jesse, I'll put you on the list. Linnea, I will do that for you. Before you speak to Jabril, Drina, I would do a lot of introspection. I don't think that you need to be focused on getting into a relationship very fast. I think you need to take this a little slower than what I think that you want to take it. You've got the Tower in reverse. That's usually meaning you might be coming off of something really heated, something really traumatic, something really chaotic. Hello, Maddie. If I run into Linnea, you were on here. So it seems like you might be coming from something traumatic a little bit, but the card at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Hermit. And the Hermit is someone who spends a lot of time alone gathering information before they're prepared to send it out into the world. I know we asked how you can ask Jabril to be in a relationship, but I just feel like you're not ready to do it yet. I feel like you need to take a little bit more time to yourself and deal with whatever this Tower situation is, because you also got 2 Major Arcana cards, and the Major Arcana are the big lessons of life. So, Christy, I'll put you on the list. It just kind of feels like this is bigger than getting into a relationship with Jabril. I hope that this is helpful to you. It's probably not what you wanted to hear at the moment, but I do think that you might need to spend some time a little bit longer alone before rushing into a relationship. If you found that helpful, please give me a follow, and we can see where you're at in like another month, kind of a thing. With that, Drina, we've got you. Let's see. Jesse, and we've got Yashna. And you're not answering. I don't know if Drina liked that answer. I didn't get any confirmation on that. Peter, what was your question, Peter? Linnea? I have you on the list. Cool. I'm hopefully everything works out, Farnez. That sounds great. Okay, cool. Awesome, Drina. Yeah. Cool. Peter, been uncertain lately. Should I put it all on black at the casino? Oh. Okay, are you uncertain about putting it all on black at the casino, or are you uncertain about everything going on in your life? You need to have a little bit more clarity, Peter. And then Massini, you are next. Everything. So I am not going to answer the black on casino situation. That is up to you. I don't want to give you, I'm not a good casino person. Let's just put it that way. But I can give you some active advice about what you can do about being uncertain about your life. Let's just do a general reading on Peter and give you a little bit more of a space to go to. A little bit more action. Again, if anybody wants to give me some gifts, you guys can move up to the front of the line. For TikTok, for YouTube, I have a link in the profile. If you guys want to move up to the front of the line, I'll get an email. Also, comment, just let me know that you did it. And like and share, that'd be cool. And I do have a little bit of a list here. I don't think everyone's here. But I'll just have to go down the list and just see what happens. Probably going to be here for, I'll try to stick around for at least another hour, I think. Okay. Kind of close. We got Massini, Alaya, Chick, and Kay. So after Massini, you'll be like 4 away. Hello, Willie. All right, Peter. All right, Peter, you are feeling rather alone right now. It feels like you are... I would consider doing something drastic. And I'm not saying about the black. I'm not saying black on the casino. I'm not saying that. I mean, it could be, but I'm not saying that. It feels a little bit like you're comfortable with yourself. This is being comfortable with the people in your life. This is the wish card. It seems like you're not making a wish, not dreaming about something. The card that's kind of getting to me though is this 8 of Wands, and it's also reversed. Christy, you are I don't have Christy on here. I can put you on here. I have a Christine, but I'll put Christy on here. You're on there now. But you have this 8 of Wands in reverse, and the 8 of Wands is usually about moving really fast, but because it's reversed, it seems like you're moving really slow. Is there a way that you can allow yourself to let the universe kind of take control a little bit? Kind of a thing, Peter? Is there a way that you can release some control over things? No, that's not right. That's not it. It just feels like you're moving too slow and you're not allowing yourself to move. It feels like you're the one who's mentally blocking yourself, Peter. It feels like you are the one who's not seeing who's around you and who's there to help you. It just seems like you're not allowing other people to help you move forward, or even yourself to move forward. So my advice to you would be, for your life, is to flip this over and see who else you can invite over to dinner, your friends, a game night, making a wish, wish for something, even make it big. Just dream about something to make yourself feel more alive. And then I wonder if you take this 8 of Wands and you reversed it and just made things happen. That's like take a jump, take a risk, do something that you like, make a decision off the top of your head, kind of a thing, is what I'm kind of getting from it. Just don't and also just like, I just think that you need to stop blocking yourself from moving. Like there's a blockage. You're not allowing yourself to move anywhere. And that's kind of what I'm getting from this. So if you can allow yourself to loosen up on yourself and to move, give yourself a chance to move. Make a wish, give yourself a chance to move. I think that you'll feel a lot better and a lot less confused and stale in life right now. Peter, if you found that helpful, please give me a follow, and we can revisit this in another month and see if any energies have changed. Cool. Thank you, Peter. Massini. Deborah is on the list. Design Mara. Deborah. Design. I know I had someone over here too. We had other people. Christy, Marie. And then I had A. Massini, are you still here? It's your turn, Massini, and then Alea's next. Massini going once. And then Alaya going once. Are you still here? Chick? Kay? Okay, Alaya's still here. Yeah, I'm trying to go live more often, Andrea. I'm trying. Just trying to get myself out there a little bit more. I'm going to guess Massini has left the building. Messina going twice. Massini, and then Alaya, Chick, Kay. Those are the ones who are next. Alaya, will Virgo reach out to you soon? Kay. Okay, so Kay, you will be after Alaya, it seems like, because I think Chick is gone. Jesse, you are down the list a little bit. If you guys, again, if you want to move up to the front, there's a link down in the description of this live, and you can jump up to the front using the link in my profile. Also with TikTok, you can use that to jump up to the link in the profile, or giving me a gift, kind of a thing. Massini's gone. We're going to Alaya, and then I've got Chick. If Chick is not here, we're going with Kay. And then Manun. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Alaya, I would like to ask you more about this Virgo person. Virgo, will Virgo reach out to you? Is there a way that we can ask how you can reach out to Virgo? Is Virgo a person, or is Virgo just the sign? Like, I would like to know a little bit more about what's going on here. Okay, so I am not going to be able to get into Virgo's energy. I don't have permission for that. That's not the way that my practice works. I focus more on the querent. So if you have chosen not to reach out to Virgo, is there another question that you have? Chick, are you here? Okay, we can do that. What can Aaliyah be doing while she's waiting for Virgo to for Philip to answer? What can Aaliyah be doing while she waits for Philip to reach out? So, Katie, that's not going to be the right question. It's going to be more of how can I take my relationship to the next level with Kevin? That's the question that I would ask, but it's not your turn right now. But that's how I would rephrase that. Lydia, you are still down the list a little bit, but we'll see what we can do to get you to there. Again, if anybody wants to give me some gifts, or if they want to go to the link in my profile, that will jump you up to the front of the line. I'm going to say pamper yourself, Aaliyah. You've got the Queen of Swords in reverse, so this is you being quiet, like what you wanted to do, what you've already made your decision to be doing. The card on the bottom of the deck you got is the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and that's usually about keeping your resources close to you. I'm going to say that you probably just need to go out and pamper yourself. Go spend some money on yourself while you're waiting for Philip to respond to you. That's what I think that you should probably be doing. Just spend some time with yourself. Go get a massage, get some nails done, buy yourself a dress, eat whatever you want, go to the movies, whatever. I would. That's what I would do. Spend some time with yourself and enjoy it. Enjoy yourself. Alaya, I hope that was helpful. If you want to give me a follow, we can revisit this in another month and see what the energies are like. Super cool. Thank you, Alaya. I'm guessing that Chick is gone because I have not heard from Chick. Kay, you are next. Oh, wait, hold on. What do we got? Hold on. We've got Kay. Hold on. I need to go back here because I've missed stuff. Okay, thanks. Waiting patiently. Soraya. I'll put you on the list. Running out of space here. Soraya. And then Annabelle, Kay, Angela, Annabelle sent. Okay, Anna B. Is that Anna B? I want to make sure. Yeah, Anna B. Okay. Anna B is going to be after K. Anna B is after K because she gave me a rose. So, all right. So we're going back to K really fast. Your question is, my marriage is going to survive these issues we're going through, separation and divorce. Kay, I think that your question should be more of what can I do to support my marriage? That's how I would change your question around. I'm going to put a star next to Anna B. Cool. So what can Kay do to support her marriage? And then Anna B, you will be next. And then is Mahoon here? Yalda? Mahoon and Yalda? Are you guys here at all? What can Kay do to support her marriage? What can Kay do to support her marriage? Okay, cool. Thank you. You will be next after Anna B. Manhor. Manu. I don't even know how to say your name. I'm sorry. Manir. That one. Ma. Ma, you will be after Anna B. Hello. Yep, free tarot readings. I did get your email. I've been a little overwhelmed. Jared, I did get your email. I did get it. I just haven't. I've been trying to conserve some energy. Stuff has been happening over on this end of the world, and so I just wanted to let you know I did get it. I'm just I am. You are still there. Soraya, you are the last one. So there's a lot of people ahead of you. But again, a lot of people are not here right now. So I have a feeling that some people have left. So I can't really give you a estimate. That's the word I'm looking for. Right now we're doing Kay, what she can do to support her marriage. Then we've got Annabelle, and then we got Mon. Okay. Kay, I'm going to kind of give you some bad news, I think. I think it's time that you might need to consider your marriage. It might be time to move on from your marriage. I think you need to learn or absorb what you have learned from this marriage and take it into your next phase of life. The reason why I'm saying this is because you've got the Page of Cups in reverse. Pages are like the production assistants of the tarot, and they are learning things. They are learning about their certain element. So this page is learning how to fill his cup, but your cup seems to be empty because it's reversed. The card on the bottom of the deck, you've got the 9 of Cups, or this is the 10 of Cups in reverse. And when the 10 of Cups comes up in reverse, it makes me feel like whenever this comes up for a querent, they haven't accepted an ending. So it makes me feel like you need to somehow flip this card over to see what your next chapter is. And I don't know that there's anything you can do to save it. If you're really heading towards separation or divorce, it might be time to step away. Maybe the separation will bring you two together later and you just need to grow separately for a little bit. But I would really pay attention to yourself, not your marriage at this point in time. And usually I don't like giving that advice away. I don't like that, but that's probably what is best for your situation right now. Lexa, I'll put you down on the list. So I'm sorry to do that. We've talked. Yeah, I would suggest just separating for now. I would really just suggest doing that and just letting the energies kind of sit where they're going to sit and go from there. Yep. Thank you, Jared. That's what I would really recommend. If that was helpful, I hope that was helpful. Please give me a follow, and we can revisit this in another month to see how your separation is going or if anything's changed energetically. Anna B, you have given me a rose, so you are coming up next. This is your turn, Anna B. And then we've got Mon from YouTube. So Anna B. Awesome. After Mon will be Yalda. Is Yalda here still? And is Jojo still here? Anna B, you gave me a rose. Where are you at? Anna B, you moved up. I guess while we're waiting for... Yeah, it's your turn. What's your question? What's your question? She keeps giving me roses. What's her question? I'll take the roses, but... Oh, shoot. Hold on. I did not plug in my laptop. It is now plugged in. Perfect. Almost lost my battery, guys. Mon, Yalda, Jojo, Crystal, Rita, Nichelle, Lydia. That's the list that we've got. You have an interview next week. Is it going to go well? Your question, Annabelle, or Anna B, I'm going to change to what can you do to prepare for your interview? Crystal, you seem to be coming up. You might be in the hot seat. Because after Mon. Mon seems to be here still, but Yalda and Jojo do not. So you might be after Mon, Crystal. Christy, you're still on the list. You're just back. You're way. You're just not. We're just not to you yet, Crystal or Christy. But Anna B, what can Anna B do to prepare for her interview? Yeah, the list is long, so I just didn't list off all of the names, but you're all still there. Whoever has asked, if I haven't missed the comment, you're all still there. I just don't want to list off 20 names at the same time all the time. All right, so what can you do to prepare for your interview, Anna B? Don't change a thing. Whatever you're doing now, leave it alone. There might be something you need to change. Okay. I think this is a feeling that you need to change on the inside of you, Anabi. So you got the death card in reverse. Death usually means change. Something needs to die in order for something to grow. So with death being in reverse, it makes me feel like you might need to change something within you. The reason why I said don't change anything, but then I'm going to change this a little bit, is because you got the 10 of cups at the bottom of the deck. It's also reversed. So whenever a 10 comes up, I think that the querent has not accepted a complete ending. So probably there's a change within you that you need to change like regarding this. And what I'm kind of thinking is whatever current job you have now, release that. Whatever you think you're going back to, you need to somehow tell your body this is over, tell your mind that this is over, and it's time to move on. And with that, you should be able to walk into the interview with confidence and tell the interviewee, you are the interviewee, the interviewer, that you are right for the job and you should be able to get it. But you probably need to do some releasing of whatever your current life is now. Make a little bit of an internal change and just recognize that it is time. And if this job is not the one that's going to be giving you the job, it's going to be more of you need to recognize when that this part of your life is over and it's time to move on to the next part. That's what I would recommend going forward with looking for your job search. If that is helpful, or I hope that was helpful, please give me a give me a follow, and I will, we can revisit this in another month. So Anna B is done. We got Mon. Amanda. Okay, so I'm going to do this for the time being, everyone. We've got Amanda and Kat. For now, if anyone's here, the list is technically closed unless they give me some sort of payment. The list is technically closed. I have an appointment in 2 hours, and I just want to make sure that I am able to go to this appointment. It's a tarot reading. So as of this moment, the list is currently closed unless you're going to give me, unless someone new decides to give me a payment, some sort of payment. The list is still open for everyone else who's still here, but it's just really long, and I want to make sure that I can get through to everyone. So, Mon, you got my question is, what is coming up for my love life? Okay, cool, general. And then Yalda, is Yalda here? Yalda? For those of you who are on TikTok, I was doing this thing that every 10,000 likes that I would give away a free reading. So on my end, it says 12K right now. So when I see 10K, if it gets up to that point before we're done, I will do a free reading. Amanda, you are on the list. You are still here. You're just one of the last ones right now. So Mon, we're doing a general reading for Mon. And then Yalda, taking 2 for Yalda. Going twice for Yalda. I think Yalda's probably gone. Hello, Taveria, or Maya, I guess. Hello. Can everyone, for anyone who's commenting, if you guys can all, so that I can keep the list going, if you guys can let them know the list is technically closed unless they give me a gift or go to the link in my profile, that would be very much so appreciated. Just so that I can help keep the list going a little bit. Mon. I think you probably need to give yourself a little bit more self-care. Treat yourself, be your own mother is kind of what I'm getting. Free readings are technically over, Bob. I'm trying to get through the list. I have an appointment, but if you want to give me get some payment, then I will. Then you can be moved up. But I'm not doing free ones anymore. Mon, you got the Empress is at the bottom of the deck. So she's usually she's considered the mother of the tarot, and because it's the bottom of the deck, it's more of what's going on the inside. But the list is closed, but tell them if they want to pay, then they can do that as well. They can move up to the front if they want. The card on top, though, you got this Page of Swords in reverse. So are you beating yourself up right now with your love life, Mon? Like, what are you beating yourself up over? It feels like you're not communicating something. You're not communicating your thoughts clearly. You're not communicating, speaking. You're probably speaking down to yourself. What's going on with that, Mon? If you don't mind me asking, or at least is that resonating? If that's resonating. Mon, are you still okay? Here, had a spell of bad luck in my love life. Yeah, and that's why we're asking the tarot. But I feel like you're beating yourself up over it, and I feel like what's happening, what the tarot is telling you to do, is you need to just give yourself some self-care. You need to treat yourself, give yourself some love. It's probably not going to happen overnight. Seem to just be attracting a lot of emotionally unavailable people. Are you emotionally available? But Mon, are you emotionally available? Usually we attract. What's the saying? We attract what we are, or something like that. We attract. Egg. I always have the fear of losing my passion for writing. But I'm just I think that you need to just focus more on your feelings right now. And I'm wondering if you are having issues with your emotions right now, and you need to communicate that to yourself and discover what is causing you to not allow yourself to have your thoughts grow, or why are you beating yourself up? Sometimes it's a good thing to think about it, but I think that you need to take a moment to consider why you are beating yourself up in your love life, kind of a thing. I hope that was helpful. I know that's kind of cryptic, but only you kind of know what's going on inside of your own head and inside of your own heart. But I feel like there needs to be a little bit of a motherly aspect to whatever you're doing when looking for a new partner in life, kind of a thing. Yalda, number 2. Yalda going twice. Let's see, I want to make sure. Badge. Okay, so she paid. You gave me a gift. So Maya seems to have paid. Is that what happened? Maya paid? Maya. Does that make sense? Okay, makes sense. Cool. All right, so you're done. Yalda, number 3. Sorry, Mon, I did not mean to say it that way. I'm sorry. I did not mean to say you're done. I apologize. I did not mean to just say it that way. But give me a follow and let me know if there's something I can help you with in the future regarding this. We can pull some more cards after you kind of discover what you're beating yourself up over. And after you kind of give yourself a little bit of space to love your own self. Yalda's gone. Maya, you have moved up because you gave me a gift. Oh, Maya, you gifted. So Maya, you gifted. I am moving you up. And then we've got Jojo. Jojo, are you here? And then Crystal. Maya, what's your question? You gifted. Tavaria, you gifted. What's your question for the tarot? Any message from Spirit. Okay, cool. General message. Jojo going once. Crystal, you're probably next because I don't think Jojo's here anymore. All right, any messages? Thank you for the TikTok as well, again. All right. Wow. I hope I'll be able to get through everyone. Rita, are you still here? Nichelle, are you still here? Just kind of throwing out names at this point. Seeing who's here. All right, Nichelle's still here. Super cool. All right, Maya. Oof. What are you stopping? Okay, this is either you need to do it now or you are already doing it. And this is something you need to consider here for a minute. Maya, you've got Jack Frost. He is in the devil or in the death position, but when this card comes up, something seems to come to a complete stop. It is frozen. So keep that in mind as I do the rest of the reading. Oh, well, hold on. See if this matches. I'm not saying stop the alkaline diet. I don't exactly know if they're like what. Yeah, helping it improve your health. Something's giving you some anxiety though. So with messages from the spirit, I am getting that you probably need to stop something. I feel like you almost need to stop. Like this is the anxieties. You probably need to stop something. Really put something like stop it. Like you need to freeze that. Like that's not your concern right now. Probably your alkaline thing is probably the thing you need to concern yourself with right now. But stop reminiscing. You need to just stop it. You need to focus on one thing at a time. And it just seems like whatever your anxieties are, it just feels like you need to stop it. And based on your comments, it seems that you are resonating with that. So if you want to give me a follow and revisit this in like another month, we can do that. Scattered. What you need to focus on one thing at a time. Don't focus on everything. And then we can ask the tarot again in another month or so. Jojo going. Jojo? No Jojo? You're welcome. I'm glad that was helpful. Jojo. Let's see. Crystal, you are next, Jojo, because Jojo does not seem to be here. So Crystal. J. Okay. Crystal, we need to break that down a lot. We need to focus on one question, and we also need to focus on your energy. So will Jay try to reconnect with you? I can't answer that because I can't get into Jay's energy. I don't have his permission. How does he feel about you? A whole different question again. What month? I'm a self-help person. I'm not a definitive person to ask questions. So you need to break that down into one question. Let's see. So the question might be, how can I reconnect with Jay? Is probably what you can probably do. what should I consider when I reconnect with Jay? That kind of a thing. Does that resonate at all? Does that help you with that question? Because you waited, I still want to have you ask a question. You don't want to know about it if I reconnect. Why don't you want to know if you're going to reconnect with Jay? Why don't you want to know? Okay. Yeah, I'm not the right tarot reader for you for that then. For those of you who are still watching, I focus on the querence energy. I don't focus on somebody else's energy. So, because you're not going to, okay, if you've made that decision and that's what you want to, I'm just not the right tarot reader for you for that. If you're going to ask about somebody else's energy, this is going for everyone else. I'm just not the right tarot reader for you guys. I'm going to focus on your energy and what you can do to improve your own situation. So, is somebody thinking about you? Does somebody still love you? Will somebody reach out to you? All those questions are going to be reworded to something that you can do, you can take action for. I am not the right tarot reader to do that. Crystal, I'm sorry that I couldn't help you. If you do want to give me a follow, we can always try to answer another question another time. And I thank you for your patience in me getting to you. Yeah, that's kind of the best I got right now. So Jojo did not respond. Crystal, I could not help at this time. Rita, are you here at all? And then I got Nichelle. Nichelle's here. I got that. Lydia, you'll be next after Nichelle. Diane, I don't think you're on the list. But the list is closed right now unless someone gives me some gifts or goes to the link in my profile and pays a little bit that way. I'm guessing Rita's not here. Nichelle, where are you at again? You said that you were here recently, like a second ago. Lydia, are you still here? Where are you at? Amanda, you're here. You are still on the list down below, but again, some people probably have left. Crystal, Chelsea. Chelsea, I'm not adding people to the list right now unless you want to pay me. There's a link in the profile down below in the description. The list is a little long, and I have a tarot reading appointment that I need to get to in an hour. So I'm trying to get myself through this. Okay, so Rita is not answering. Nichelle is not answering. Are you here, Nichelle? You were here a second ago. Nichelle? And then Lydia, are you here? Okay, cool. Nichelle, awesome. Deborah, yes, you are on the list. So, Nichelle, what is your question? And then Lydia, what is your question? Because you are in the hot seat. Next would be Helen. Is Helen here still? Awesome. Nichelle's been paying attention. Nichelle asked, what can I do to show Andre I want a relationship with him? Nichelle's been paying attention. Thank you, Nichelle. Thank you, Nichelle, for asking that question and wording it in such a way that I can answer it. All right, Lydia will be a general reading. Helen, are you still here? Lydia's in the hot seat, but Helen, I want to see about Helen. If Helen is not here, I think it's Raya. Rhea? RHYA? Is there someone similar to that around here? You're welcome, Nichelle. Again, thank you for your patience as well. I like to give people as much attention as I can. I do get a little flustered when I have like a long line, but I want to try to be as nice as I can. Just so I want to keep the list going. I would show, what's his name? Andre. I would show Andre how stable and how loving you are. Also with how, this sounds so materialistic and I don't like saying it this way, but money-wise, it could also, and it doesn't have to be like showing him your bank statement. It could totally be like taking him out for dinner at nice places, or treating him to nice things or something, gifts or whatnot. I got something on my cloth. But you have the Queen of Pentacles. Nicole, yes, you will be. I think you might be coming up next year, Nicole. So you got the Queen of Pentacles, Nichelle, and she is a very loving person, and she also has a lot of money, and she's comfortable. So make sure that you show Andre that you are comfortable with where you are at, and if you're not comfortable with where you are at, show him what you are building toward to be comfortable. Also, the card at the bottom of the deck you have is the Hanged Man, and the Hanged Man is usually taking a step back and seeing another person's point of view, taking a pause. So when you approach Andre with this relationship proposal, let's not call it a proposal, but you know what I'm talking about. Make sure you listen to also his side and what his fears are. Let him know that those fears are valid, or his concerns. Let him know that those are valid, and then ask him what you can do to help him get over those fears. That's how I would approach this with Andre. I would approach it from not like, don't go too businessy with it. I know that sounded businessy, but you want to keep that Queen of Pentacles energy when you're having this conversation. Just make sure that he feels loved and that he feels supported in this transaction that you are proposing to him. Does that make sense, Nichelle? Does that make sense for how to approach this? Lydia, you are in the hot seat. Helen seems to not be answering. Yes. Wow. We'll do so much. Cool. If you want to give me a follow, Nichelle, we can revisit this in another month and see how the energies have landed and go from there. Nichelle. Lydia's next. Helen seems to not be answering. Raya, I must have written your name down wrong. It looks like R-I or R-H-Y-A is what it looks like. And then I've got Nicole. So yours was, I have a question, but I feel what needs to be heard, you will give the message. So you just want a general reading, Lydia. Is that what you're saying? You just want a general reading? Is that all you want, Lydia, is a general reading? And then Helen and Rhea seems to be not responding. And then Nicole. Lydia, where are you at? Is there a delay on YouTube? Is that the problem? Yes, Nicole's there. Got it. Okay. You're probably next, Nicole. After I see if Lydia is good where she's at. Wow, 3 hours. Okay, Lydia, since you're not responding, I'm going to see what, yeah. Lydia, I'm doing you right now. You're being done right now. Do you want to do a general reading? What's your question? Just means you're next. Lydia, we're doing you. It is your turn. Tell me your question. It is your turn. Don't worry about the hot seat. That's not you. It is your turn. Nicole's in the hot seat. She's next, but it is your turn right now. So what is your question? Then I have Linda, Christine, Jessie, Lashina, Christy, Deborah, Design, Tharv, A, Soraya, Lexa, Amanda. Love life. Okay, so I'm doing a general for Lydia on her love life. And I'm going to guess she's meaning a partner in her love life. There must be a delay on YouTube, Lydia. I'm sorry. There must be a delay on YouTube. All right, Lydia. General reading for your love life. I see you, Amanda. Preet. The list is technically closed unless you go to the link in my profile. You can move yourself up to the front of the line if you want to give me some money. Yeah, got it, Lydia. Got it. Lydia, I would expect for you to go on a new adventure fairly soon. Pay attention to keeping your own cup open or your own cup filled as you're going on this new love life adventure. It seems like you got the Ace of Cups. It means it's a new emotional journey. So I would recommend really making sure that you fill your cup and make sure that that cup is filled as you go on this journey. It does seem like you are in a very stable place in order to do so. You have the Four of Wands. This is usually fours usually mean stability in the tarot. I like to think of threes more as stability, but that's a whole different story. But this is a planned celebration, like a anniversary, a wedding, a birthday party, something that you've taken time to celebrate with. So I would highly recommend with your love life, make some plans with the people that you are going to go out with. I wouldn't expect to. I almost feel like you should maybe do more like experiences. Don't just go to like dinner and a movie. That's boring. Go to a a restaurant. Go to an experienced restaurant, a themed restaurant. Go to an escape room. Go to things like that. Like go places where you are in a stable position enough, probably to go off and do some things like that. And then fill your cup. Keep your cup filled with your new relationship, whoever is going to be coming. Even if it's not a relationship, even if it's just dating different people. I would just have fun. I would just have fun with it. I hope that was helpful, Lydia. If you want to give me a follow, you can reach out in a month, and we can see if there's anything, any changes that have happened to with the energies. Helen has not responded, so Helen, I'm crossing off. Raya, I spelled her name wrong probably, so she's probably I've reached out to her a few times. She is being crossed off, and Nicole, we've got Linnea. Nicole, you are next. What is your question? Linnea? Lynia is what I wrote, but I don't know if you're still here. I've got Christine, Jessie, Lashina, Christy, Deborah, Design, Tharv, A, Soraya, Lex, and Amanda. So Nicole, what is your question? James, the list is technically closed. I do have a link in my profile if you want to send me Yeshna. You should be on the list. You were familiar. Yeshna. I don't have you on the list, Yeshna. Oh, yes, you are. That's what that is. Yeshna. It's not Lashna. It's Yeshna. So you are coming up, Yeshna. That's a Y. You are. It's Yeshna. You are coming up. Lydia, you're going back for a second. Flourish. I don't know what that means. Yeshna, you are on the list. Nicole, there's a man I'm seeing for a while now. I think he cares, possibly loves me, but I'm so lost. So I'm going to say, Nicole, let's ask the tarot what you should do next with your current relationship. Thank you. Exactly what I had in mind. Okay, cool. Thank you, Lydia. So Gigi, again, my list is technically closed unless you go to the link in my profile and send me, there's a $10 link in there for YouTube people. For anybody on TikTok, they can give me a gift or go to the link in my profile and jump up to the front of the line. But the free ones are technically closed. I have a tarot reading in an hour and a half that I need to keep myself open for. Nicole and Linnea? Is Linnea? I don't know if I spelled that right. Linnea? Linnea. Linnea? Linnea? At this point in time, Ishpreet, then I can't help you today at least. I come on live. I'm trying to go live every day. So I can help you another time. I just can't help you today then. Nicole. I would be prepared to go on a new adventure with him. Also, what are you keeping away from him? What are you keeping from him? The reason I'm asking that is you got the 9 of Wands, and the 9 of Wands is usually someone who's been to war and back and is fighting, still willing to fight the good fight, even though they seem like they're about to lose. They've been through it. They're bruised. They're broken, but they are just still standing guard against this fence. Okay. So there's something here that you might want to visit with here. Been through a lot. You might want to let him know, like let some of that fence down. Let him know why you have been keeping things from him a little bit. And you don't need to tell him everything. Don't tell him but just like start with one memory. Like just start with little things. But the card at the bottom of the deck, though, you got the World. So girl, if you can actually like talk to him a little bit and like tell him and let him in and be vulnerable with him, you are on ready to be the fool, and you are ready to go on a new adventure with this guy. So I know that you are a little scared, but even if he says no, even if he rejects you, whatever, you are still prepared to go on to a new journey. You are still ready to look for someone to go on a new journey with, or to date in general, that kind of a thing. You are like, you just need to be a little bit more vulnerable. That's what I would say with this guy. Be a little bit more vulnerable with him, and you should find out a little bit more about what you should do next. So that's how I would approach that. Again, let's not freak him out. You don't know where he's at. So again, just be a little vulnerable and let him in a little bit, because you still need to let him, I don't want to say digest, but you still want to let him know what he's getting himself into. You don't want to be you want to slowly invite him into your crazy. You don't want to drop your crazy on him. Does that make sense? That's how I would approach that. So just be a little bit more vulnerable with him. Just be a little bit more vulnerable. And then again, if he rejects you, it's totally fine. Don't put that against you. That is his energy. That is his choice. but you will know you've reached a point to where you can go on a new adventure for yourself, for your life. Because next comes the Fool. So you will have whatever he says, whether it's being with him, whether it's being by yourself, whether it's finding somebody new next week, you will be ready to go on a new adventure. And you've reached a space where you've learned a lesson. You just need to be a little bit more vulnerable. I hope that was helpful, Nicole. Give me a follow, and we can revisit this in a month if you need to. Linnea seems to not be answering anywhere because I think I probably spelled her name wrong. So if I'm skipping someone, I'm sorry, and I guess I'll wait to see. I haven't heard anyone say anything. Thank you for the follow, Nicole. Christine. Is Christine still here? Christine? Jesse? Is Jesse still here? Christine or Jesse? Yashna. I just found out that you are still here, so you might be next. Yashna, you might be next from YouTube, unless Christine or Jesse. Christine going once. Jesse going once. I'm going to give YouTube a minute because I think that's a little bit of a delay over there. Christine going twice. Jesse going twice. Yashna, get prepared. I think you're next. Yashna, you just commented, and I know that I said that you're next. Yashna, are you still here? I know there's a little bit of a delay on YouTube, it seems like. Okay, Yashna's here. Cool. Can you write your question down, Yashna, just so that I have it? Because I think that you're next, because Christine and Jesse going twice for both of them are not here. Sold to Yashna because Christine and Jesse are not picking up. So they are probably gone. Yashna. And then we've got Christy. Is Christy here still? Christy? Christy. Deborah? Design? It might be Marv. Not Tharv, but Marv? Is Marv here? What about A? A from TikTok? Soraya? Are you still here? Yashna, it's your turn. Lexa and Amanda. That is the list. That is the full list that we are going through right now. All right, Lexa and Amanda are still here. Awesome. Yashna, I know you should be typing your... I've asked you a couple times. Is it that much of a delay? All right, Deborah is still here. Awesome. So Deborah, you might be after Yashna. I'm waiting to see if Christy or Christine is here. I think it's Christy. Looks like an N, but I think it's Christy. I think it's Christy. Yashna, what's going on? What's happening? Do you need me to come back to you? I can do Deborah while I'm waiting on your question. Because Christy or Chris, oh, here we go. Thanks for this, Chris. Can you help me with some general advice? I want to be writing more, so perhaps something in that direction. Oh, interesting. You've come to the right place, Yashna. I am a tarot reader more for writer's block. So I have a lot of different things that I can tell you right now. So let's give you a reading since you've been waiting, but I also have other things that I can tell you as well. So Yashna, let's see, what can Yashna do to start being, you said you want to start writing more. What can Yashna do to start writing more? What can Yashna do to start writing more? I almost want to change it to more creative, but because you wrote writing, we're going to stick with that just because you wrote writing in there. So that's what we're going to go with that. So Yashna, it's a long delay. It's a really long delay for YouTube. Okay, so Deborah, I think you're going to be next because Christine or Christy is not picking up. Design or Marv, are you here? They don't seem to be picking up. Yashna, I feel like that you are probably trying to get into writing to make a living. I think you are scared of being a poor artist, a starving artist. I'm going to start with this other card first, though. You got the star reversed, and the star is a symbol of hope. So with the star, Yashna, I think that you need to find what this star is. What do you want to write? What do you want to create? And use that as a light inside of yourself to start writing, to start going and doing what you want to do, that kind of a thing. Use that as your inner. I like to think of it as the dark light the light at the end of the tunnel. It comes after the tower. The tower is a very destructive space of life. So I would highly recommend really digging deep as to what that artist voice is trying to tell you. And you might want to start from a different perspective than just writing. Maybe do a coloring book. Let your artist out a little bit so that your artist feels more comfortable coming out and your artist feels more comfortable speaking to you. Now, the card at the bottom of the deck is the one that I'm kind of I think I might have read it a little bit wrong. You've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So it's usually a healing aspect, but fives are conflict in the tarot. And with the Five of Pentacles, it's usually a money issue, a problems with your health, your body, and your money. But because it's reversed, there's a healing aspect to it. Healing, or you're coming out of it. Part of me thinks that you need to approach your writing and your creativity from a space of love, not a space of monetary gain. That's kind of what I'm saying toward that. You probably need to just approach it from more of that aspect. Maybe a space of healing for your writing, and go for it that way. Now, I'm going to tell you other things, but I want to make sure that you are getting all of this, Yashna. And if you can let me know if this is resonating or if this is helping, please let me know. If you want to, Yashna, if you want to click on the link in my profile, I am Chris. I am a tarot reader for Writer's Block. So I am a tarot reader for Writer's Block. I actually run a small community called Flow Your Mojo, where I actually pull tarot cards every week to help writers get out of writer's block. So every week I pull some cards for the energies of the week for the group. And then I also pull we just finished the hero's journey. We're probably going to be doing Save the Cat next. And every week I pull one card to give you something to write for that week. And then by the end of the 15 to 16 weeks, you should have a complete story written, at least a first draft. There are other perks in there, meeting other people, discounts on tarot readings, all that kind of stuff. So if you want to take a look at that, go take a look at the link in my profile, look at the Flow Your Mojo community, and we do write-ins. I'm actually heading to a write-in later tonight as well with the group, and we're just going to write together. So if you really want to start writing or being creative or something, Flow Your Mojo might be right up your alley, and it's only $7 a month, at least to start with. Let me know how you're feeling about what we just talked about, Yashna. See if YouTube is caught up to us. And then I think we're going to skip Christy because Christy seems to not be answering. And Deborah, it looks like you are next. Yashna, if that was helpful, feel free to give me a follow on all of my social medias because I always want to talk to writers. And I'm also trying to figure out a way how to get these lives to go for writers as well. I just haven't figured out how to do it. So if anybody has any suggestions on that, I'm open to that because I would like to bring this kind of an aspect to writers who are suffering from writer's block. So I'm also willing to do something like that. So Yashna, are you okay? How are we at? I know that, or where are we at? I know that you're a little bit of a delay over there, but let me know what your thoughts are. And I'm going to move over to Deborah while I'm waiting to know what your thoughts are. Deborah, what is your question? You said general reading, Deborah. Let's do Deborah's general reading while we're waiting on Yashna's response. Design, Marv, and A. Are you here at all? Design, Marv, and A. I'm looking for Design, Marv, and A. Soraya, are you still here? I'm also looking for Soraya. Deborah, I'm doing yours right now, your general reading for you, Deborah. And then I'm still looking for Design, Marv, and A, but it seems like they're all gone. Design, Marv, and A. Lexa, it seems like you might be coming up next because if Soraya's not here, then it's you, Lexa. And then Amanda, you are next after Lexa. And then that is the list. Oh, wait. Is Kat still here? Kat, are you still here? Kat, are you still here? Okay, I'm not hearing from Yashna. I wonder what's going on with her internet. And then Deborah, I'm doing your reading right now, so let me know if you are going to hear this. You are also seem to be healing from some Five of Pentacles conflicts. It's your health, your body, or your money. You have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. And it seems like you're coming out of some money issues is what it feels like. What you probably need to do is give yourself a little bit more self-love, Deborah. Allow yourself to grow slowly. If you did get a large lump sum of money recently, you probably need to not spend it all in one space and allow it to grow. Maybe put it in a savings account. And if it's not money, just whatever it is, if it's food, if it's something that you seem to have had conflict with recently, it seems like you have an extra abundance of it at this point in time. And I would recommend just allowing yourself to not spend it, eat it all at once. Just take your time to grow with that. Deborah, I am not seeing you respond to any of this. So I'm just going on a whim and just saying that you saw it. And let me know if this was helpful to you. And if you are still here, please give me a follow and we can revisit this energy in another month. Yashna, I still am not hearing from you either. So yeah, we're moving on from Yashna, it seems like. And we've got Deborah we just did, but we didn't hear much from her. Design going twice. Marv going twice. A going twice. Jay, I love to see you here, James. Thank you for joining. I'm actually ending the list right now unless someone pays me a little bit to jump the line. I've been here for 3.5 hours, so I'm about ready to take off, and I have a tarot reading and a write-in that I need to do later today. So that also goes with you, Holly. I am sort of closing the list unless I get some from TikTok. I'm getting something over here, or if I'm getting it if you want to give me a follow, I am trying to go live more often. So if you I do personal readings. If you want to give me a follow, you are, and if you want a one-on-one reading, I also do that. We can go from that as well. But I am trying to go live more often. I've been here for 3.5 hours, and I'm just kind of trying to close up shop a little bit. Deborah was here, have health problems. Thank you. Cool. Awesome, Deborah. You have health problems, but Deborah, are you doing okay with those health problems now? Are you healing from them? If you are healing from them, still be the Empress toward yourself and allow yourself to let whatever medications, whatever herbs you're trying, whatever spells you're trying, allow your body to do what it needs to do to help you heal. That's ultimately what I would say with that. If you're having some health problems, but use the time to heal. Don't rush your body. Allow your body to heal on its own. So James, I hope that answers your question. If you want to do a one-on-one, feel free. If you want to come back tomorrow, feel free. If you want to give me a follow, feel free. All of these options. Design seems to be not here, is gone. Marv seems to not be here. A seems to not be here. Soraya? Yashna, sorry for the delay in responding. I am a bit slow typer, but I'm very amused by the collective work with writers you mentioned. I'm going to be in touch. Perfect. Yep. Awesome, Yashna. Thank you for responding. Yes, I was here. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, keep me posted, Yashna, and I would love to work with you. I would love to work to see if we can work together, and I can help you unlock your stories that you have stuck inside your brain. Soraya. Manish Sharma. So just to let you know, I am actually closing up shop right now. I'm closing the list, unless you want to give me a little payment from the link in the description. I have a couple meetings I need to get to later today, and I'm just trying to close up shop a little bit. But I have a little bit of time, so I can still kind of do some things. Soraya going twice. Lexa, you are in the hot seat. And then Amanda, and then I thought I had Kat, but I think I crossed her out, and then I didn't, and I don't know, just the way that it looks like. So, Kat, if you are here, super cool. Lexa, you are, I think, in the hot seat, because if Soraya says she is not here, then Amanda or Lexa, you are next, and then Amanda, and then Kat. And that is my list for today. And then I get to go give my voice a break. So I'm going to guess Soraya is not here because I've called her out a few times and she is not responding. So I'm going to cross Soraya out. And Lexa, you are next. So Lexa, what is your question? And then Amanda, you are in the hot seat. Lexa, have you applied for the job? Okay. I think the question that we should probably ask the universe is, what can you prepare? Oh, you have the interview. Okay, yeah. I was going to say, what can you do to prepare for the interview? That's probably something that we should probably look at that way. What can Lexa do to prepare for her interview? So for those of you who are still here, I am closing up. I've got Lexa and Amanda and I guess Kat, but I don't think Kat's here. If you do want a tarot reading, I can stay on for a second if you give me a gift or sign up with the link in my profile. But other than that, I think Alexa and Amanda are going to be my last ones, unless Kat decides to show up just randomly. It's so hot in Los Angeles that my hands are sticky, and I've been doing tarot for 3 hours, and my hands are just really sticky. Okay, Lexa, is this a job within your current company, and you are moving up in the current company, or is it a completely different job? It's technically the same reading, but I just want to know if it's you moving up, or is it a completely different location? It is hot, Amanda. It's very hot. And it's only going to get hotter here in Los Angeles. It is not fun, and I am not a fan of summer. I will fall asleep. I can close my eyes on the couch right now and just fall asleep. Like it's still a barista job, but okay, cool. So this is what I think you need to be prepared for, Lexa. You are great at your job. You are perfect. You have the skills. You know what you're doing, and you need to own that. When you walk in there, just say, I've done this before. I can totally what I'm actually hearing a lot recently from what I'm hearing a lot recently from a lot of job people on TikTok and little things is, instead of just applying for a job, you need to find out what the job is lacking and how you can fill that goal. I know that you've got barista, but is there can you make a cup of coffee or whatever faster than somebody else? Can you do 3 orders at once? Can you what is something special that you can do to kind of stand out to get the job? Now, when you do get the job, be careful, because you don't want to make sure, because the job, should you get unalived at some point, that the job will just put your job up on the market and just they will rehire you immediately. So you don't want to make sure that your job becomes your life. But just in order to get the job, you can do it. Just know that you can do it. Have the confidence. You've done this before. It might be the same thing, but maybe bring a pizzazz or be excited that it's at a new location. Now, the card on the bottom of the deck you have is the Sun reversed. This can be read in 2 different ways. The Sun is all about clarity. And I like to think of it as ultimate seeing where you're going, seeing what's happening. Things are clear. How do I say that again? So on the inside, you can have ultimate clarity. Clarity that you're leaving your current job, clarity that it is okay to leave your current job, clarity and happiness, happy to leave your current job, that kind of a thing. However, if this is a reverse card, since this is reversed, it could be blocked. So I would pay attention, instead of focusing on what's blocked, since we asked the tarot what you can do to prepare for the interview, I would suggest looking at how your inner light shines. How far can your light shine? And maybe it's not even just inner light, how much happy can you bring to the new job? How much of a new personality that's even a bad way to say it too. Not a fresh face, a fresh energy to the job. Maybe the manager is looking for someone special, looking for someone who has a little bit more pep in their step or something, but just know that you can be yourself, be your happy-go-lucky self, and you should at least impress them. Whether or not you get the job or not, it will be good practice for when you get the new job, wherever you end up. But just know that you know your shit, you know your stuff, you know what you're doing, and know yourself, know that you can do this, and no matter what they say, if they decide not to hire you, they are missing out on hiring a very special person. That is how I would read those cards for you. I hope that was helpful, Lexa. If you found this helpful, please give me a follow, and in a month we can see what happened with your interview. We can see how your job applications are going and that kind of a thing. With that, Lexa, it looks like Amanda, you are here. Corpus Christi, Texas is hot. Texas is just hot anyway. So Amanda, what is your question? Will I ever be in a relationship with someone? So Amanda, again, I am going to let's do what can Amanda do to attract a partner, a loving partner? What can Amanda do to attract a? I mean, I always hate saying lover. I don't know why. That's just like in me, but it's like, what can Amanda do to attract a new relationship? That's what we want to do. What can Amanda do to attract a new relationship? And then I think you're my last one, unless Kat's here. Is Kat here? Is Kat here? Oh. Tarot got mad at you. It didn't want to shuffle. Tarot got mad at you. What can Amanda do to attract a new relationship? And I'm still, when I'm thinking that, I'm thinking of a love relationship, because that's what it seems like you want. You want a love relationship, not a family relationship, right? Or a friendship. You want a relationship. This is a love reading, right? Got it. Cool. I don't know if Lexa's still here. I didn't get any confirmation from her or anything. I don't know if she liked the reading. I don't even know. I don't remember. I don't know if she followed me, whatnot. She might have left. All right, Amanda. Let's see what we got here. Amanda, it feels like you're going through a little bit more conflicts right now that you probably need to address before you start inviting other people into your conflicts. Health, body, money. Health, body, money. Like, the card that it's throwing me, because you've got the what can you do to prepare, or you just broke up with your ex. Health, body, money. Surprised that your heart didn't come into this. So this is going to be random. I'm gonna spin this a little bit. Let's see if this helps. I don't know. You're gonna have to give this a try. I am going to recommend that whenever you meet somebody new, instead of a new relationship, I think it's time for you to tell people that you are looking for a fling or a one-night stand. I don't think that you should be looking for a relationship at this point in time, because you need to heal from your current ex. You've got the Five of Pentacles, and this is usually conflicts with our health, our body, and our money. So there seems to be some kind of conflicts that you need to get sorted out here. There's still a childlike feel here, but maybe there's someone who can help you. Like, this is a church. Maybe there's someone who can help you in such a way, kind of a thing with that. But the reason why I got the one-night stand or the fling or the not so serious, maybe a friends with benefits type of a situation, is you got the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I think you need to own where you are at in life, and anyone that you meet, you need to tell them, like, I'm going through some shit right now. I don't know that you want to be involved in my shit, but I'm willing to hang out with you if you want to hang out and you want to bang. Like, that's kind of how I see this. Just like, own it. That she demands attention. The Queen of Wands demands attention, but you want to demand attention and acknowledge that you know what you want from that attention. But you also want to make sure that you recognize where you're at on the outside to let people know that kind of a thing. And while you are having fun, getting to meet new people, one-night stands, flings, friends with benefits, however you want to talk about it, because the Queen of Wands is also creative energy and passion. And usually a lot of people think of wands comes with sex. So you might, so I just kind of think that you probably need to let loose a little bit, break up some of this conflict, and just allow yourself to experience life for a bit before you invite a new human into a committed relationship with you. That would be my advice for you going forward for finding a new relationship. You said thank you, so I'm going to assume that was helpful. If you want to give me a follow, I think I saw that you gave me a follow, but we can revisit this in a month and pull some extra cards and see how the energies have changed if you want to. With that, I'm sorry, everyone. Hannah, I am actually taking off. I've been here for 3.5 hours, and I need to take a break before I do a couple of other tarot readings tonight. And I need to take a break before I do a write-in with some writers. So I am going to take off. I do plan on going live more often. So if anybody wants to give me a follow, hop on the line. This was the list today. That was the list today. So when the list happens, get on it. I will go through the list. Usually people leave. So just because the list was that long doesn't mean I did all those readings, because a lot of people left. I like to spend time with my clients, with my querents. I like to help them as much as possible and get clear on what will help them get to the next step of whatever they need to do. But with that being said, thank you very much for joining me on this 3.5 hour long adventure. And I will see you probably tomorrow. I plan on coming live tomorrow, but it seems like 10 o'clock, 10:30 seems to be Pacific Standard Time is when I seem to be coming on. But keep an eye out, and we will go from there. Again, thank you, and I will see you in the next one.